All right. Well, let's get her going. Alrighty, welcome in, folks. How's it going? Welcome back to Digimon Story Time Stranger. It is day 13 of this game, and I believe my save file has crossed like 115 hours or something. Almost 120. Because I have a problem. Welcome back. We're doing more side quests, believe it or not. We are not done with the side quests. There are still more. There will probably be more at the end of this stream. I don't think we're close. But we're getting there. I'm willing to bet this game involves fighting some godlike creature or creatures where he doesn't afraid of anything. It's a good guess. This is a JRPG. Welcome in, Lightning. Alright, so yeah, we're still doing more side quests. Also, I just realized this game is vibration. I don't know if I've ever noticed that, but now my controller vibrates when I open the menu. I swear it didn't do that before, but sometimes the vibration on this controller breaks, so it might have just done that. Anyways, the setup has not changed. Everyone is still the same. I do have some people in the farm currently, so this is not the full roster. I do have a couple folks on the Digifarm training up some stats, which you can see here. Only a couple, but that's where they are. We'll get them out here eventually. How you doing, partner? I'm doing good. Doing very good. There was a update for No Man's Sky that added some more Corvette stuff, and that sucked me back into No Man's Sky because that game is now... The game was fun before, but I love the Corvettes because you can actually make your own ship instead of just randomly generating one. And boy, that goes a long way to, you know, progression in that game. Just a sense of owning something that you created. Trying to decide whether or not I should purchase an A7 RV. I don't know what that is. Is that a type of camera? Alright, what is the next side quest to do? It is. There we go. Alright, we did get this one for Neptunemon, so let's do that. Get the fragment memories, because those are handy. Oh yeah, this thing vibrates frequently now. It's on sale for 3,200, save 900, but only until November 2nd. That's a lot of money, but I don't know anything about cameras, so I'm going to assume that's a decent deal. I truly cannot comment in any way, shape, or form, because again, I don't know shit. Alright, how do I get down there? Oh, and it vibrates whenever there's a thing that pops up. Good to know. I'm not sure I want to do another round of training for people. Let's just keep what we're doing. Onwards, Broken. To victory! It's the throne room, right? That's where Digimon is. Yeah. I love that I'm riding around on a motorbike with a fallen angel. I love Digimon. There's been a lot of people picking up Digimon. I think I saw, was it Chibidoki? Who I know mainly from playing with Ray Narvaez Jr., who was like my go-to content creator. She apparently played it for a little bit. I was like, damn, that's a big name, relatively. I mean, I know Moist Critical He played Digimon once or twice. That was pretty big. But still, that's really cool. People are having a good time. I apologize for imposing on you like this. Really, I have but a small favor to ask. What kind of favor? It really is but a trifling matter. So what is it? Well, you see, the thing is, due in part to your request, I repaired Ulforce Vidramon's armor with blue Chrondigizoid metal. Then I used the remaining blue Chrondigizoid metal to try my hand at what you would call a ring. For me? Why would you think that? Alright. Ow. Among humans, rings are given to someone a person finds most dear, are they not? Yeah, do you not like me? Please. Please don't say you don't like me. And you're giving this one to me, right? Because you care about me? I truly cannot comprehend why you would think that. Alright, well, I tried. I wanted to give this to Venusmon as thanks for the scarf. Ah, of course. But humans find that odd. What am I? Something's hitting my headphones. Oh, it's this. Yeah. Not me? Let me make one thing perfectly clear. I have no intention of giving you this ring. So would you please deliver this ring to Venusmon? No other message will be necessary. You don't want to add a message? Blue Chrondigizoid metal is quite precious, you see. The ring should speak for itself. Ah. Venusmon accepts the ring. That will mean my appreciation has been made clear. Alright. What do rings have to be? Like, fucking 3 months of salary or some bullshit? Goddamn scam. 14 News went back to healing for some leveling. Got, Bartum's medal. Tank decided to pull wall to wall and blame me because he kept dying. Yeah, Bartum's medal is a rough one to pull wall to wall. It's very difficult. Perfect. That is one of those dungeons where you cannot go ham. Because you just don't have what you need at that level. If it was a level 70 dungeon, you could absolutely do it. Because you get a ton of really good tank and healer abilities at level 70 for pretty much every class. But it's at like 65? 66? Something like that is the cap. Which is not good. They really backload a lot of big features at in Stormblitz's progression. 70 is a big number. What the fuck? She's not here? Oh, she's back there. Okay. I guess Master Pokemon. Just popping every mitigation with a halfway decent healer. We should be able to do this. No, not for Bartum's medal. Where the hell is she? She's not here? Oh, she's in Central Town. Oh. I think it might be possible to do wall to wall. It depends. What tank were they? Were they a Dark Knight? Because if they were a Dark Knight, that would explain it. I've seen it done with Warrior, but Warrior's like busted. In this building. Okay. Why are you in here? Is Titamon? No. They were Dark Knight? That's why. Dark Knight is the squishiest tank and has the shittiest mitigation until you hit level 70 when they get the Blackest Knight, which is the best shield in the game. But before that, boy, are they not great. Neptunemon is giving me a ring? But I do not understand. This is precious blue Chrondigizoid metal, and the gift is so sudden. It must be significant. It's an expression of gratitude. Indeed. I cannot imagine Neptune would take thoughtless action. Ah, I have it. This must be a Christmas present. Neptunemon told me of this human custom. That's why you should have sent the message. They exchange such gifts to show appreciation to those they often interact with. In that case, here, please deliver this medicine to Neptunemon. This is going to cause a misunderstanding, isn't it? Oh, it teleports me right back this time. All right. This is medicine? Why would Venusmon give me medicine? She saw it as a Christmas present, my dude. You didn't explain anything. I recall our speaking of that custom, but I am impressed Venusmon remembered. Well, though I doubt Venusmon understood my expression of gratitude, I am satisfied. Why, I often fail to grasp my own feelings. I made the ring without thinking. I'll keep the medicine as a token of her appreciation. I'm content with the thought behind the gift. Alright. Nice and fast one. Next time, send a message, dumbass. Wrong way. I always hit right trying to open the missions, but it's left. Okay. Let's see. Oh my god, I got a tip about something sus going on. Something about phase electron lifeform sightings. The tip sounds kind of sus too. I'll give you the deets at the office. I forgot you're a fucking zoomer. She is a fledgling streamer. Are we ever going to cure this Red Sea problem? I don't think they can until the current gets fixed. And the current can't be fixed until we stop Chronomon. Right, I have notes. It's at least not like pure poison like it was when we died the first time. Wait, why am I going this way? You could have used the in-between theater. I'm dumb. Fucking... Where's the closest one? These are fast travel points now. I mean, there are Red Seas in real life, right? Isn't there an actual Red Sea? It's just very salty or something? Or is that the Dead Sea? I think that's the Dead Sea. Sometimes they're just a different color, right? Oh, I can check on lightning in the farm. I will do that. Oh, 2 people finished. Alright, I think I was training SP on you. Yeah, that's better. Because you have incredibly expensive moves. 238 and 464 is insane. I think by default it's like 510 or something. Craziness. But 45 SP should be enough, so we'll pull you out for now. Oh, I did also start putting in one of each of the Olympus 12 in here. Just because I can keep track of them that way. But I'm missing a couple. We obviously don't have Jupitermon. I don't have another Dianamon currently. I don't have another Plutomon. I don't have a Bacchusmon. What are the ones am I forgetting? Yeah, anyways. It's, excuse me. I thought I'd do that. I'd put, the Royal Knights in here as well. Just for shits and giggles, really. Grace Novamon, I believe, doesn't count. Yeah. Grace Novamon is just a fusion of 2 existing members. I don't think Grace Novamon counts as its own member. We do have a Volcanismon. I was trying to get your speed for some reason. I don't remember why. Oh, I was trying to move your personality. That's right. Right, because I wanted you to be brave, because I think brave is attack and HP. Yes. Because you don't need int because all of your moves are physical. change that attachment skill. That's fine. Yeah, I'd have to go through the list of Olympus 12 members. I have most of them. I have over half. Yeah, Bacchusmon, Dynamon, another Plutomon, various others. I wish they were together in the field guide, but it sorts by type. Oh, I can switch the sorting. Oh, hang on. Does generation count? I don't know what generation means, because it's clearly not... Oh no, generation is... Oh, generation is the stage. Okay. For some reason I thought it wasn't that. I can't sort by like traits or anything, can I? Yeah, I can't. But yeah, we have, I think we have all of the Royal Knights. Got Magnamon. We have Lord Nightmon. Gallantmon. I think that's all the virus types, right? Dynasmon, Jessmon, Gankumon. And then for most of them are vaccines, so that's Kintarosmon, Craniumon, All-Force Vidramon, Alphamon, and then Examon and Omnimon are Mega Pluses. Is that all of them? Sarasmon is in there. There's always one Royal Knight that I forget. There's 12 Royal Knights, hang on. Omnimon, Alphamon, Gallantmon, Craniumon, Crusadermon, / Lord Nightmon, Gankumon, Jessmon, All-Force Vidramon, Magnamon, Examon. Which ones have I not said? Mon, Gallantmon. Yeah, we got Gankumon and Jessmon. Fuck. Don't make me look up the list. What the hell is it? Leopardmon, that's the other one. I always forget Leopardmon. There's one more. Shit, what's the last one? I said All-Force Vidramon, I said Magnamon. Right? Omnimon, Alphamon, Gallantmon. All-Force Vidramon, Magnamon. Crusadermon, Craniumon. Jessmon, Gankumon. Examon, Leopardmon. It's the last one. Dynasmon, that's the last one. I always forget about Dynasmon in the list. Because I kind of group them together based on like certain pairings. So like Alphamon and Omnimon, because Omnimon is Omegamon in Japanese, so Alpha and Omega. All-Force Vidramon and Magnamon are both Vidramons. Craniumon and Crusadermon are like the two big knights. And then yeah, after that it gets harder. Jessmon and Gankumon, because they're like... Gankumon basically raised Jessmon to be a Royal Knight. It's like a successor. And then yeah, the last four are just kind of on their own. Like Examon, Dynasmon, Leopardmon, and Examon. Those are the ones I always forget. Anyways, that doesn't matter to anything what we're doing. But it always bothers me that I can't name all the Royal Knights easily. Because I really like the Royal Knights. 3 of my favorite Digimon are all Royal Knights. Oh, and Kintarosmon, that's right. Are there 13 Royal Knights? Is it 12? No, it's 13. Yeah, that's right. It's the Olympus 12 and 13 Royal Knights. Technically, there's also Imperial Dramon Paladin mode, but he doesn't count. He's like the one that created them, but doesn't actually get a seat, weirdly enough.
Wow.
Yeah, I like all the Royal Knights. They're like all like up there for Digimon designs. Always bothers me I can't name them all. Investigate the sightings of phase electron life forms. Nothing doesn't feel right. Yeah, you're acting a bit sus. Hey, who are you calling sus? You never find anyone as honest and trustworthy as me. The tip is about a strange cosplayer in front of the Koma Theater in Higashi Shinjuku. The strange part, though, is that it says the cosplayer is a phase electron life form. Who'd send such a tip to me, though? They all have an X version? Yes, I believe they all have X antibody versions. At this point, I'm pretty sure they all have one. You got me, it was me. I'm a phase electron life form. Huh, it was you? No way. I'd be able to tell if that was the case. I feel like it's someone older, maybe Inori's pop or someone from public safety. But I wonder why the Digimon is disguised as a human. At any rate, let's investigate. We can meet up at the Koma Theater Square in Shinjuku. Alright. Yep, there he is. Oh, Dynasmon, you goober. Oh, what's NX? I believe NX was a like chibi version of certain Royal Knights that they made for the games. Because I think they had those in Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory, and I think also in Digimon World Dawn and Dusk, where they're usually like pre-order bonuses or like extra digital edition version bonuses and stuff like that. They're not normally base game stuff, but they do technically exist. Hey, look over there. They haven't come back in this game, surprisingly, but I guess they're just kind of chibi versions of existing Digimon, and like, why spend time redesigning an existing Digimon when you can just add a new one? Prefer just a new one, really. Let us fight fairly in the spirit of chivalry. Why are you laughing? No pictures. Whoops. Is the art of chivalry dead amongst this crowd? He's been doing that for a while, challenging people to fights. Or more like duels? Everyone thinks it's all in the name of fun, though, so they just look on in amusement. If you go start up a conversation, it'll likely lead to a duel, so be careful. Oh, that's right, there is no Alphamon. There's a reason why Alphamon has no X antibody form. And that is because Alphamon, by default, is technically an X antibody Digimon. Which is lore from the X Evolution movie. But yeah, he already has the X antibody, so he doesn't have an X form. Dynasmon, huh? Alright, well, you are of data type, so let's get Sprout out of here. And we'll get... Actually, no, I want... I'll put nobody up. What's the Oryuken? It's a fusion between him and Oryumon. Oryumon turns into a sword. That's what lightning is. That's the sword that lightning has, is an Oryumon. And also the wings pop up. Or pop out. Which if you don't know who Oryumon is... I might have one... Extra... Guess not. There's Oryumon. You can see where the design of the sword comes from. The Ginryumon line. Or the Unimon line. Would you believe this is not the only Digimon to turn into a sword? In fact, I can think of at least another one. Maybe two. You look like a worthy opponent. Would you care to test your mettle against me? I challenge you to an honorable duel. Let the battle begin. Alright. Oh, I just saw that there was an option to say his costume's amazing. You accept my challenge without hesitation. I applaud your heroic spirit, friend. Prepare yourself. I'm testing the chivalry of humans here to see if they're worthy of King Drasil's orders. Holding back in battle would be disrespectful. I will give it my all. Come and demonstrate to me your chivalrous nature. The battle begins now.
Preparations complete.
Do I have auto on? I don't. Yeah, that's the Digimon. When you talk to Lightning, aka Alphamon or Yuken, one of the question is the sword talks to you because it's Oryumon. And yeah, he's like, I'm a sword now. I'm awesome. And one of the things you can say is like, I'm sorry you're a sword now. And he's like, don't be. It's rad. I love being a sword. Which is really funny. All right. Let's see here. Equal defenses. Nothing crazy there. So let's just power up. Geez, Broken and Tuna both have maxed HP. Christ. Probably... Yeah, probably Broken, because his attack stat is insane, because Beelzemon Blast Mode is something.
Yes.
Go to sleep.
Good night, Moon.
Oh, wow, that worked. Alright, I'll take it. That means I can buff up as much as I want. Gallantmon Crimson Mode is technically not a Royal Knight. It's a form that a Royal Knight takes. I believe the original Crimson Mode is Gallantmon fusing with like another digital life form / equipment called Grani. It's like a thing that he rides like a glider and then he just fuses with it and becomes Crimson Mode. It happens kind of out of nowhere in Season 3. I can't fully explain it. But I do love Crimson Mode. It's very cool. It is my preferred form of Gallantmon. The base Gallantmon is very good. Alright, I'll just pop this and
Now it's my turn. Arrow of Artemis.
start attacking here. Okay. Does resist ice. Good to know. Do you resist dark? Oh, this... Oh, right, this is more damage to things with holy traits, and I think all of the Royal Knights will have the holy trait. Holy shit! Alright, I probably didn't need to buff Broken, because it looks like Tuna was good enough on his own. Christ.
Not bad.
Magic Reflect, huh?
How fun.
Not an issue. This would be funny if it killed you.
Here I go.
If it doesn't, we have Tuna to fall back on. Yep, that'll do it.
Yes.
Leopardmon is just a, or Leopard Mode is just a mode change for Leopardmon. Nothing special. Just looks different. Has different stats. You are a most worthy adversary. Something is amiss. Oh, hey, Megadramon. A gate! It would seem that our epic clash has presented me with a new opponent. Such strength. I do not feel I can handle this one alone. I am in need of assistance. Yeah, probably because I just kicked your ass. You're a little weak. Our primary focus must be protecting these bystanders from harm. Now, we fight as one.
Preparations complete.
I'm glad the Royal Knights in this game are decidedly less genocidal than they usually are. Oh, and it heals us all, so we get our SP back. Based. As if that had not happened, that'd be very awkward.
I'm counting on you.
You need to get out of here.
I'm counting on you.
Let's see.
Holy desire.
Like that. Sorry, these guys aren't too tough. Not so tough, not so tough. Hey. Just realized you don't need to be in here. I swapped out Doppel for some reason. That's not what I meant to do. All the antibody X forms count as vaccine. Good question. I actually don't know. I don't think so. I think they're the same form as they normally are. They're just powered up. I believe. I might be wrong on that. All right. We have spell boosting on a data type, which is not great. I can get away with it.
Please.
Bro could take a hit. What's your defense like? That's good. That's a good defense stat. You're fine.
Yeah.
My thanks.
Of course, you went directly after the data type.
Yeah.
My thanks.
Are we going to see Dynasmon's signatures?
Here I go.
I haven't seen these.
Wyvern's breath.
That's cool. That's less cool. We're a bad matchup here. No wonder you needed help. Okay. Huge. Light break. You're gonna get waken up for sure.
My thanks.
God, I love that the inside of the cloak on Grace Novamon is like a galaxy in there. That's so cool. Makes perfect sense. I just really like it.
Holy desire.
Grace Novamon is so rad. And I don't need spell boost, I need magic charge.
Yeah.
Correcting that they carry over the types. Okay, that's what I thought. Oh no, double actions. Yeah, the Wyvern's Breath move is a Hyper Beam equivalent. Stuns you for a turn. There's a bunch of moves like that in this game, actually. More than I thought there would be. Big damage.
My thanks.
There's also a lot of moves that consume all your SP, but there's actually only like 1 or 2 of them that do less damage the less SP you have when you do that. Like, a lot of them are just like consumes all of your SP, but still does the exact same amount of damage it does every time. So I guess it's just meant as like a big final hit you can do before you totally run out. Which is very interesting. Not what I would have expected.
Now it's my turn. Holy desire.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Dynasmon couldn't have woken him up because he was stunned. Forgot about that. It's fine.
My thanks. Here I go.
Oh, there's the other one. That one's cooler. Sprout with the kill. I believe. Shit. I believe that was originally called Genocide Barrage or something like that, but I understand changing it.
Damn. Good.
God, the victory screen that starts in the galaxy, that's so rad. I love it. Ooh, another X-Aura. You are quite a formidable fighter. I'm impressed. I feel that a knight such as yourself is worthy of carrying out King Drasil's orders. I suppose it is time for me to head to the rendezvous points. That's why I'm here. I saw everything. You were great. I got some great footage, too. I'm thinking about why Inori's pop would have given me that tip. Wanted to protect Shinjuku? Actually, that might have been a part of it. You never know when something bad will happen. He probably gave me that tip as a test to see how I'd respond to it. If I didn't do as he expected, he'd likely had another way lined up to protect Shinjuku. Did he do the right thing? It's all conjecture at this point. Anyway, this is for you. Yeah, genocide attack. That's not the first time they've localized the word genocide out of a name. Because they did that for DBZ. Super Boo's attack where he puts his hand up in the sky and shoots a bunch of, like, life-seeking key blasts, which we still don't know how the fuck that works, was originally called Genocide Barrage, I think. And it got translated to Assault Rain, which is way less cool, but understandable. Alright, that was pretty easy. I hit the wrong way again. Talk to Examon, but before we do, pick the Asian skills. Alright, so we're gonna try and max out the wisdom stuff next. So let's do... Enlightened. Yeah, we'll do Astute. Which should mean that Doppel just got a shit ton of intelligence. Yep, 4,400. Not as high as I thought. Maybe your intelligence is not as high by base as I thought. Unless Enlightened doesn't actually... Oh no, Enlightened doesn't up intelligence. That's right. It's SP and Spirit. What are those at? Oh yeah, you just got like 1,000 more SP. Or something like that. 25%. And a fair bit more Spirit. Okay. So I may actually want to move you to Astute. It shouldn't be too hard. Because that'll up your intelligence and I think your spirits. Yes. Because you don't actually need SP that badly. Your moves are fairly cheap. Compared to some of them. Well, Caledon Arcus is actually fairly expensive. Now that I say that. But I can train up your SP, it's fine. Yeah, some of the localization in Digimon is all over the place. It happened at the, during the Wild West days of localization. The days I always talk about where they just kind of did whatever the fuck they wanted. That's how we got the Shadow Realm. I need to find an in-between theater. That was when a lot of Digimon stuff got localized and it stuck. How much money do I have? I did sell all of my traded materials because I don't think we're ever going to need them for anything else other than money. So I do have a fair chunk of change. I could speed up some trainings, do some instant ones. Polluted. Your attack is now very high. Perfect. Nope. I'm gonna keep SP supplement on you. Because that move is just too good to get rid of. regardless of what your spirit is. And windier. Your attack is still not as high as I want, but that's probably because you're reckless. I don't think reckless buffs attack. I think daring is attack and intelligence, and I think brave is attack and HP. So let's do that. Complete this. There we go, that's better. Extra strikes tech. Yeah, sure, I guess. 10% SP is not that crazy of a deal. And extra strikes, I think, are stronger because we have the skills for them. Alphamon has 2 titles, and one of them is a burn on who he is. I think I know one of them. It's like the something Hermit. It's got Hermit in the name. Because he's not normally part of the Royal Knights. He's just sort of in hiding all the time. There we go. That's better defense for you. What are you? You're brave, so that's attack and HP. That should be good. Let me quickly throw you in here. It'd be very easy to move you down. Oh, the burn one is empty seat. Aloof Hermit, that's the one I was thinking of. There we go. 5,600, that's all we need. Thank you. Yeah, and when you're hurt, your intelligence goes up, so I think that's a good trade. Nope, nope. There we go. Yeah, empty seat, because he's not a normal Royal Knight. He's more of a break in case of emergency Royal Knight when the Royal Knights kind of go off the rails. King Drasil brings in Alphamon to smarten them up. That's what happens in X Evolution. Alright. Your intelligence is now 5,600. That's pretty good for me. Here it's 3,500 as well, so I could give you some healing, but I think I'd prefer... You know, I'm going to take off Ripping Net because it's just not very good. It doesn't give, like, the really good statuses because you can't do those through attachment skills, so I'll just give you healing. Oh, I have some X revives. I'll just give you X Aura. That's just the best healing in the game. I can give Matt X Revive. Go. And a place called the Empty Seats. Yeah, now the Alpha Enforce, which is crazy. He basically just Dark Souls you. Where he fights you over and over, and every time he loses, it just rewinds time. And just learns to speedrun you. As opposed to the Omega Enforce, which is just seeing the future. Which is what Omegamon has. / Omnimon. Alright, so Enlightened is Spirit and SP, right? Okay. Which is good, because that's what our healers are. They've got really high Spirit. In fact, I think all of our healers... It's like all of our data types are Enlightened. So how can Alphamon lose? Basically narrative convenience. But also, I don't think he loses often. If I recall correctly, every time Alphamon shows up, it's just kind of game over for whoever he's fighting. But I think in X Evolution, the Deathmon, I think, gave him a hard time. But Deathmon is like wicked busted. The Digimon lore is pretty insane. Okay, everyone else is daring. Okay. Oh, you do have a lot of intelligence boosting. You have an extra 600 from those. So. Alphamon versus Millenniummon? No, that has never happened. I don't think Millenniummon has ever been in an animated series. I think he's only ever been in like manga. I could be wrong. Millenniummon is one of those Digimon that like you kind of think they never really expected to use much outside of what it was in. Wait, what thing am I doing? Call the unseen. But if that were to be a thing, they would probably just punch each other a lot because they don't usually show the insane lore in the animations.
Wow.
They're just big and they hit each other a lot. Because it's kind of hard to animate most of those things. But who knows? Top of Central Tower. Where he said he was, right? Yes? Yes. Oh, I can card battle them all? Oh, that's funny. We're also all lining up here, which is cool. And the Shambhala guys are here. You can't card fight them all, but you can fight a lot of them. I do love seeing them lined up here. Alright, oh, interesting. Oh, he's in the Adventure remake? Oh yeah, that's right, you mentioned that. I never finished that, so I don't know to what capacity. Is that tiny Examon? Oh my god. That's really funny because of Exmon's lore. Must be a mosquito. I am the... What? I'm the... Pepperoni? Oh, listen! I said listen! Look carefully, focus your eyes! I am the Dragon Emperor! Drag Queen? Are you really listening? Oh, enough of this. Call me whatever you like. In any case, I'm glad you've noticed. All of my comrades are too thick-headed. I am Examon. I was told I was too big, so I made myself smaller, but I overdid it. I am new to this world and struggling to get back to normal. Do you know a way? And you fix it on your own? I've been trying for a long time now. I hate to say it, but I'm helpless here. You have any ideas? A recovery medicine that also promotes growth. That medicine sounds like a great work. You must take me to where I can find it. But just leave it once. Naturally, I shall accompany you. I'll show you the way. Great, I'm counting on you. Please tell me I have a tiny Exmon following me around. Oh my god. I see. Being able to unable to return to its original size, that must be very troubling. Is Examon really that large? Examon is named Examon because of the term exabyte. Exa being a prefix for a size of data, which is I think the next stage up from a terabyte is an exabyte. Literally his whole deal is that he's massive. I think in the lore, they can't render him all at once because he's just so big that the computer can't handle it. So it's really funny that he's like this big. And where's this Examon right now? I'm right here. I may be small in size, but I know you can't miss my large presence. Anyway, let us try using the medicine. I will pour it over your head. Over here? A little more to the right? This is so difficult. I will simply scatter it. Ah, this is good. It seems to be working. Examon, so you were there. I can finally kind of see you now. Say whatever you want. All I want is to get back to my original size.
It looks like I'm still getting bigger. Let us move to a larger place.
I will accompany you. I would like to see how the medicine works. Oh, exabyte is 1,000,000 terabytes. Yeah. It's gigantic.
This is working great. My body is gradually returning to its original size. There's no ordinary group of Digimon coming this way. I wonder what is going on. Hey, who the hell are you? Sounds like you do not know your manners. You should introduce yourself first. Your size is nothing compared to ours. Hey guys, let's show this idiot who the boss is.
Just fighting him because he's small? Alright. You must be the remnants of the Titans. Leave this place at once.
Hell no. The rest of my buddies are on their way. How does that sound? You scared? We have nothing to fear from the likes of you. I will make you regret your deeds. I will join you. I cannot let these thugs run free.
But it seems you are not quite back to your full size yet.
I am more than big enough to defeat these cowards. Besides, I cannot just turn a blind eye. I may not be at full strength, but I can fight.
Thank you. Of course I will fight alongside you.
Ready to launch.
Alright. Oh yeah, he's still small on the map. You can see him. Yeah, can I use, yeah, still mini Examon. That's so funny. Alright. You are all... Oh no, yeah, 2 viruses and a vaccine, okay. Would Xmon be as big as Central Tower? Probably not as big as Central Tower. Well, I mean, they're Digimon, their sizes are all over the place. But in Hacker's memory, he was like the size of like a large building. Like he was next to a skyscraper and he was bigger than the skyscraper. I think that's the closest we've seen to like his true size.
How fun.
Let's go! Draconic impact!
Cool. Double boost.
My thanks.
Let's see here.
Please.
Oops, sorry. Up to times 2 by accident. Can I put you to sleep?
Ah! Good night, moon.
Fantastic. It reminds me of World Eater Devil Joe. I'm not familiar with that, but I think I've heard of it.
Yeah.
Just a really big fuck off Devil Joe. God damn it. Alright, we'll get another chance.
Ah! Good night, moon.
Ah, didn't get to sleep. Renge. Oh wow, those Kawagamon went down like a sack of bricks.
Let's go! Draconic impact!
Okay. Now we need the data types, so let's spell boosts.
Yeah.
Nobody. Magic charge, nobody. Dynamon is just so good. Being able to put foes into deep slumber is so useful.
Ah! Arrow of ornament.
She's so much better than she was in Cyber Sleuth. Cyber Sleuth, she was kinda just okay. But then again, like, pretty much everything in this game is, like, more useful than it was in Cyber Sleuth. They did such a good job on the gameplay balance.
Although it was not quite my full strength in this body, it looks like we have won. Oh? Oh, it seems my power is returning at last.
Yep, that's more like it.
Finally, I am back to normal. Oh, this feeling. It has been so long.
It seems that the medicine has worked as I hoped. What a relief. Because you were so minuscule before, now you seem enormous.
I'm back to normal now, despite all the trouble I went through to make myself small. Although I am starting to feel that this size suits me best. May I ask what you think?
Yeah, I just love a big dragon. I can't lie. He's like Safajiva, and I love Safajiva.
I see. So you like the bigger version of me. I mean, the bigger the better, they say. I've made up my mind. I will stay at my original...
Oh, can you actually choose what size he stays at? That's very funny.
I will stay my original size. Those Titan remnants. Do you not think they were stronger than expected?
No, they were weaker, actually. I agree with you. They were a lot trickier than I thought they would be.
Even if those thugs were strong enough to make us struggle, I must be more prepared. I need to be able to give my best. Now that I have recovered, what should I do next?
I kind of want to see just giant Examon. This is probably not going to do anything.
What are you doing? If I get any bigger, I will become too big to see. I feel my current size suits me best. I shall do what I can now that I am back to normal. I was preoccupied with the misfortune that had befallen me, but now that is over. Now that I am back to normal, I can give it my all. I am ready to fulfill my mission. I shall head for the appointed spot.
I'm sure you can exert the best of your power in that size. I wish for your success. Also, in my opinion, your original size suits you best.
You are just flattering me.
Looks like your tail has a slight swing in it now.
Do not look. I shall be going now. Oh, here. This is for helping me with everything. See you soon.
Oh, they ever make a Yotamon? Just ginormous. They might. Alright, let's get this. Alright, now we're just missing Sly. Yeah, okay, there are 2 extra strike things. Just double check. Alright, and that was, what did I say? That was strategic, right? HP and int. Alright, let's see. Are there any big changes? Do we even have any strategic Digimon? I don't think we do. No, we don't. Could change that. Examon wood. Alright, they're waffle. Would anyone benefit from HP and intelligence? Maybe Waffle, actually, speaking of. Waffle isn't really a healer. Yeah, maybe Waffle. Let's see, can I talk to Waffle? Make
Much
that nice and
appreciated.
easy. Okay, well, I can turn you to Astute. That does up your intelligence quite a bit. Spirit's still pretty good. Can I say I like big dragons? Big dragons are cool. Astute is what exactly? Again, I wish this was like listed under the personality once you get these skills, but... Oh, it's intelligence and spirit. What's the other one? Oh, it's SP and spirit for enlightened. That's right. $4,700 intelligence is not bad. HP is not terrible either. Maybe we'll just leave you as astute. Kind of works. Let's mix up our data types. Let's get Windier in here. We don't actually have Why do you not have healing spells on you? Did I take those off? There we go. Don't need spell boost, it's just nice to have. You had to choose you be an Examon? Well, we can make that happen. As much as I love Grace Novamon, someone else can be Grace Novamon. Could have an Examon on the team. Not too late to change. Still got lots of gameplay to go through. And I do think Examon is pretty cool. It is also a data type, which we need more of. So maybe we'll mix that up. We'll make maybe somebody else Grace Novamon? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Yeah, okay. What would it take to make you Examon? There's also Doragoramon, which I kind of wanted to use because I always thought he was a really cool design, but he was kind of shit in Cyber Sleuth. And as much as I love Alphamon, I thought of maybe making Lightning Doragoramon, but I like Alphamon too much. This guy is really cool, though. Very underrated. Yeah, we could turn nobody into Grace Novamon, but then we're losing a data type. And I think Dianamon fits nobody better. But I could turn someone else into Grace Novamon. I'll have to think about it. There are some people on here that I don't think have any real preference on what they are. Like, I could make Javi Grace Novamon, maybe. Because I know he likes Imperial Dramon, but I don't think he has any particular preference. And I'm also not crazy about free types in this game. I feel like they're not super well implemented. But like I said, I'll workshop it. What exactly is Examon's stat layout? Good question. I think it's mainly attack. I don't think he's a caster. Yeah. A big attack, big HP, pretty high speed. His intelligence isn't terrible. Spirits is his weakest stat. Because both of his moves are physical. And yeah, he is one of the best data types. Because there are constantly a lack of data types in these games, so I'm always jonesing for them. So I am definitely open to either return. I mean, someone doesn't have to be Grace Novamon. As much as I love Grace Novamon, we can do whatever. I do very much like it, but we definitely have other choices. We will make Duck a Grace Novamon. Although I do like Gaiamon a lot. We have options. Anyways, we won't be doing that right now, though. That'll be off stream. All right. Talk to Lalamon. Yeah, you'd be back to a physical fighter. Back when you were Apollomon in that line. It's weird that Grace Novamon is not split. I do find it weird that Grace Novamon is primarily a caster when it's combining one very physical-based Digimon and one very magical-based Digimon. I thought it would have a very even split. But now they just made him a caster. Anyways, let's go talk to Lalamon. Oh, and I wanted to check. What's the... What personalities do I need? Daring and Reckless. Okay. I think I can make that work, because I think when you de-digivolve, your primary Digimon stays the same personality, but your other one goes back to their basic one, and I think the basic one for Apollomon might be Daring. This might actually be easier than I think. It is daring, yeah. So we can take Apollomon to Slayer Dramon. I might actually be able to do this like right now. This will be easier than I think. Examon is a fusion, yeah. He is a fusion of Slayer Dramon, which is this guy who is very cool. I think Slayer Dramon's very underrated. And he's also a fusion of Break Dramon, who is one of the weirder ones, but still cool in his own right. Do I have one? I don't think I do. He's this guy. He's the big heavy construction dragon, which is a bit of a weird choice for Examon, but hey, it is what it is. Oh, do I have one? 2 under Slayer Dramon. Hang on, might be here. Are you looking at Jumbo Gamemon? Because they do have a similar icon. Oh, there he is. I do have one. He's the wrong personality, though. I need a reckless one. So hang on. If I de-digivolve you, it'll give your name to the wrong Digimon, but that's fine. We can just rename it. We want to digivolve you to Dianamon, technically. Apollomon should be daring by default. I'm so glad you get both Digimon back when you defuse now. That's so incredibly good. Yes, okay. And then I just have to... Oh, it also keeps the protection. They're both protected. That's nice. You are just a Dianamon now. And you are now Doppel. Sorry to take you on a tangent? No, that's fine. This game's all about tangents. We're doing side quests all day, so... It keeps it fresh. Alright, cool. And that gives me an extra Dianamon to put on the farm. That works out. You'll live on in that way. Alright, so now... How do I get you to Slayer Dramon? That is the... Air Dramon line, specifically the Wing Dramon line. Let's see, what does Flaremon get you? I might be able to go from Birdramon? No, I don't think so. Let's see, what about Firemon? Akmon? We're kind of removed from the dragon side of things. What are the options for Airdramon? As soon as I find him. Wingdramon and Arrow Vidramon, yeah. That's the wrong way. I don't remember what type Airdramon is. Is he a vaccine? He's a vaccine. Okay, so Saruman. So yeah, the Megadramon and the Gigadramon, Arrow Vidramon. Oh, it's not Airdramon. Oh, who the hell is, where's Wingdramon? It's the Cordramon line. Dracomon, that's right. That means I have to take you... Okay, if I have to take you to Koromon, that's not too bad. Because that means I can go... Byramon... Chronomon... Yeah, I thought it was off the Airdramon line, but no, it's the Cordramon, it's the Dracmon. Airdramon is the Megadramon and Gigadramon things. There we go. Up to Growlmon. Down to Guilmon. Down to Koromon. There we go. And then we want Cordramon Blue. There's Slayer Dramon. Alright, cool. So you are now a Slayer Dramon who is cool in his own right. Now, the problem is, I need a Reckless Break Dramon. I have a Skull Mammothmon that I'm probably not using. Oh, you know what? I have this Examon here. Let's just defuse this guy. There we go. And then you can use that to hit Examon. Yeah, your whatever personality the fused Digimon currently is, that's your primary Digimon. That carries over, and then the other one just reverts to their default, which is super nice. There we go. And I think Daring is attack and intelligence, which doesn't really help you a lot, so we'll probably move you to Brave, which I think is attack and HP. Which would be probably better for you, because your defenses are not that high. Is one of them attack and defense? That's Zealous. Blind. Attack and int, HP and attack. HP and defense is Zealous. Reckless is SP and speed. Okay, so if we want to boost your attack, it's got to be either your HP or your intelligence. Okay, that's fine. And let me just do that. All right, let's fix your skills here. Talking about Daring carries over through all the Digivolutions. Oh yeah, Digivolving doesn't change your personality at all. The only thing that technically changes it is when you fuse them. All right, we'll give you a fire single target. You have a fire AoE, you've got an electric AoE, or electric single targets, really good. Attack charge. Give you... You're not going to be healing, that's for sure. Acceleration boost, and... Burst barrier? Or I could give you defense up. I'll give you defense field, actually. Just in case we don't want you to do the attacker, you can buff people's defense. That'll help. And then for this, we'll give you something that buffs your attack. That'll do. And what are you weak to? Oh, your weaknesses are actually kind of insane. You're weak to grass, and that's it. Wow, interesting. Your resistances are very even. Resist wind, weak to grass. Everything else is neutral. Yeah, the spirit is the lowest stat on Examon. He is not magical in the slightest. No healing, this guy. Deadly attachment, 150 attack, sure. Now, you are level 1, so we will have to pump up your level, but that's fine. There we go. Now you're an Examon. Oh, I can ride Examon. How big is he? He's not ridiculously large. Oh, you just carry me. They like to do the, like, riding the back of the hand a lot. Which kind of makes sense, because how else do you carry them? Hell yeah. Is there a spell wall? You mean like magic reflect? Yeah, there is, but it's it only lasts one turn. So it's the thing that you're gonna do on your turn. Do not be mistaken, my form is not all that is large about me. You understand, yes? What? What the fuck are you talking about? Hello? I don't want to hit next, but I have to. Your strong heart, your intellect, size differences aside, our bond is huge. Your love is so big it makes me dizzy. There's a dragon fucker on the Digimon team, which is not that surprising given some of the designs that come out of Digimon. Alright, anyways, your strong heart is also jumbo size. You should see a doctor. You know me well, I have a vast heart. Fit for this immense body. Alright. Yeah, the wood is looking a lot more likely by the second. I have all data types, I have to change that. Well, Windier, you just said hello, and now we're saying goodbye. Need another vaccine. Let's get polluted up here. We haven't actually had polluted in the squad for a while. Not as, on Greymon burst mod. I don't think. And I need a virus. Virus. Cool. Do I have any courage ups? I do. Courage 5. Oh, I have a bunch of these actually. Just to get your level on par with everybody else. 29 is probably pretty close. There's one more. There we go. 4,700 attack, 7,700 HP. Too bad I'm not a data healer like you wanted. No, I specifically did not want a data healer because we actually have too many of this. Because we have Waffle, who could be a healer but currently isn't. We have Nobody, we have Darien, and we have Sprout. All are data casters with high spirit. So I specifically, the only data type that we didn't have as a caster was Windier as Mirage Galgamon burst mode. So you are actually very, very wanted as your current data fighter. That's, we really needed one of those. Yeah, the theater should sell attack 3s. But I'm not going to worry about it right now. Because we've taken long enough. Yeah, I kind of do still want to Grace Novamon, but I'm not sure by how much. Change anyone else. I'll think about it. All right, where are we off to? I do like Examon a lot, and like I mentioned, it's mainly because it is very close to Safajiva, and I love Safajiva.
Much appreciated.
Your fire signature ignores matchups. Oh, does it? I don't think I noticed. Oh yeah, it does. Nullifies unfavorable compatibility. You're kind of similar to Lightning in that you have two moves that just do a shit ton of damage. That's sort of like your whole deal. 100 is very strong. I think the highest we've seen is 120 on somebody. I don't know who that was that I saw that. Well, yeah, this one is 125, but it consumes all your SP. I was thinking of one that wasn't a one that completely drains your... Oh, my right trigger has resistance, but my left one doesn't. Hang on. I'm gonna unplug my controller and plug it in again. I don't think it's working correctly. Nope, it's... For whatever reason... Oh, there we go. Now it's working. Yeah. Like 100 and up is where like the real heavy hitters are. Anyways. Alright. Oh, we do have a lot of fire moves again, but that's fine. Fire and holy are things that we're drowning in. But not as many things resist fire as they resist the holy and dark, so not a big deal. Yeah, your fire is 60, but that's because it's an AoE attack. Hey, you, there's a tough Digimon rampaging around right now, so you better leave. What did it look like? Let's see, it had wings and sharp claws, and its mane was fuzzy. Leopardmon? Leopardmon, Leopardmon? The only thing I can think of that is a man. One day I just wandered in here and started being violent. It's totally out of control. See, you should run. Be careful. I'm not afraid of Leopardmon. He is also a data type, though, so we will have to switch the team. Oh, yep, there he is. Oh, hey, Lalamon. Oh no, Bullet Seed. Anyways.
Final shining burst.
You think that was disproportionate?
Oh yeah.
Nah. Alright, I do have to wait here and
Much
get all that SP back.
Everyone.
What, are you again? Daring? I have no need for intelligence on you. Can I change that to something else? There we go. American proportional, yeah. I was briefly overtaken by the spirit of the American military. I think it's this way, right? I didn't mean to talk to you. Sorry. What is love?
That one.
I'm still paying money here, by the way. God damn it. Oh, you need an AoE skill, I just realized. That's fine.
Corona Blaze Sword.
Let's see this one. We haven't seen
Let's
this one
go.
yet.
Ten Dragons Glory.
That is definitely a reference to... Is that Neo Bahamut in Crisis Core? Isn't that like his move? He flies up into space and then lasers the ground with like one of the flares? I think. Very Bahamut coded, not Behemoth. Teaching Titanmon love, yeah. I would not be surprised if that was a direct Bahamut reference, but I don't know for sure. And can't know for sure.
Great. Wow.
There we go. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, he's treated as an enemy. Like a normal enemy. What am I supposed to do? It is nearly impossible to satisfy everyone. Everyone is acting so selfishly. They should know what it is to feel my blood, sweat, and tears.
You're ready. Harobaru.
Interesting.
You're ready. Harobaru.
Kind of a confusing signature. I wasn't sure what was going on for a second. All right, your data types. So, broken, if you would.
I'm counting on you.
Equal defenses. Or did we let Tuna do it? I'll let Tuna do it. Check Meta. Alright, I will after this. Attack charge as well.
Not bad. Need this.
Yep. This guy is going to be very, very good against all the Royal Knights. Because of that extra trait damage. Extra strikes actually do quite a bit as well. Acceleration boost.
Not bad.
Some extra damage in.
Death Slinger.
Oh, gonna kill, I think. Yep.
Yes.
What was I doing? We're on a rampage. How could I have been so foolish? Thank you for stopping me. But how... Excuse me. How impolite of me to speak to you in my fighting form. Excuse me for a moment. Leopardmon, you're not a genocidal maniac. A nice change of pace. That is better. Now let us continue. I'm Leopardmon, the leader of the Royal Knights. They are so selfish. I tried to assemble them, but then they scattered everywhere. Yeah, they'll do that. Sounds like you've been having a tough time, dude. I never thought anyone would understand my struggles. Thank you. Thank you so much. Before I knew it, I was alone and wondering what to do. After thinking for a long time, I found myself becoming one with nature here, and I had lost track of time. Remember who you are. You are right. I cannot pretend that I do not remember forever. I'm not confident about being able to organize and lead them well at the moment. I would like to stay here and reflect a while longer, then I will go to the rendezvous point. This is to thank you for helping me remember my true task. Please accept it. Hey, nice and easy. God damn it.
Preparations complete.
Leopardmon is not technically the leader. He's the strategist of the group. That's his sort of niche. He's more of a general. But, Omnimon, I believe, is technically the leader. I think. I'm not sure they actually have a leader. In all honesty.
Draconic impact. No.
Okay. Alright. Now I can check media. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Bahamut Zero. Very Bahamut Zero coded. That's probably intentional. Because he is very similar to Bahamut in many ways. Alright, sick. That was pretty easy. On to the next.
Do it. Ready to launch.
Get through here.
Let's go. Draconic impact.
Oh, what's your personality skill currently? Oh, just Warrior Wisdom. Okay. That's not terrible. Moves are fairly expensive, but it could be better. I was going to do some farming to move and try and get some personality skills, but I got caught up in the No Man's Sky update. Got distracted. Alright, back we go. I love the Digiride function. They didn't have to put it in, but they put it in specifically because they knew people really wanted to ride Digimon. And they were just like, let's do it for the fans. This whole game is let's do it for the fans, and God bless them. Because they did it, and it's rad. While I'm here... oh, I have 2 attack 3s already. blind? Yeah, well, King Drasil is the guy who gives the Royal Knights orders. King Drasil is literally the boss. But yeah, they were created as a group by Imperial Dramon Paladin mode. But he is technically not a Royal Knight, which is always weird. Am I just blind and didn't scroll up far enough? Yep, that's exactly what I am. I'll keep this one though, because it gives you some defense, which you do need. Cool. I'm gonna slam you into the farm real quick and just move your personality over. Only costs 10k. Jesus, you're big on the farm. The scales are a lot more accurate on the farm, I've noticed. There we go. New personality skill, Vitality Thefts. We don't really need healing for you. Because we have other Digimon for that. And it's only 10%. Nah, I'm good. Also, while I'm here, take that Dynamon that I got. Slap you down. Where's my ice area? Here it is. Another Olympus 12 member. Here we go. I do actually have a lot of virus types. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 vaccines. Oh, I'm drowning in viruses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 viruses. It could be. We have twice as many viruses as we have vaccines. That's not ideal. But I do also like the viruses we have. Maybe I will change Duck to the Grace Novamon. I do really like Gaiamon in this game. He does look really rad. But I'm pretty sure Duck is as much of a Digimon fan as I am. So I bet he would really appreciate Grace Novamon. That'll reduce a virus by 1 and up a vaccine by 1. Oh, god damn it, we have more. Son of a bitch! The Pinnacle of the Card World. Okay. I don't think the theater sells the combined attachments. They just do the single stat attachments. I'm not sure where to get the combined ones. Let's focus on the Royal Knights. Let's try and get the Royal Knights done. And then we'll work on the other stuff. Keep it on one theme best we can. Hey, Matt. Mastamon reporting for duty. You're in the squad. There you are. Mastamon looks so good in this game. The glow effects in this game are very cool. Oh, did we get more agent skill points? We did. Oh, I need this. Okay, that's fine. I can get both. There we go. I'm tempted to just get those stat boosters for each, and then we'll worry about finishing off all the trees. Because I think those might be more important than the other stuff. As they have the more intense effects. I think some of the Digimon deserve to get some chips now that they're probably not going to change forms. Oh, you mean like the courage points and stuff? Potentially? But everyone's pretty close in level. Everyone's at about like a 5 level difference from like about 35 to 40. And there's no telling when I'll change somebody's form. But I kind of don't want to waste those because I don't know if I can get more of them. Maybe the outer dungeons drop them. They probably do. But they're fairly rare. I'll hold off on that for now. But everyone's pretty good so far. Oh, speaking of duck, you know what? I need to change your personality to daring if I'm going to get you to Apollomon. So let's get you on the squad so I can attack ships, defense ships, like that. Oh, you mean like the attachments? Is that what you're talking about? Or like the things that actually boost the raw stats themselves, like the augment chips? Because the augment chips are also hard to get. And I keep these around for if someone's like really close to a stat requirement for Digivolution, but like can't quite make it. And I can just pump one of those in. Yeah, these things. Yeah, I want to save these just in case. Because I've used a couple of them already to change Digivolution stats, which is very nice. That's the wrong... Well, actually, that's kind of the right way. Where? New personality skill. Counter on you as well. Ooh. I'll take it. Now, I really don't want to change you to Grace Novamon, because Grace Novamon is a caster, but, well. Anyways, hey, Gankumon. You are data type? You should be good to go. What are your elemental weaknesses out of curiosity? Blind? Curious. Resists lightning and earth, weak to water and ice. Oh. Well, I don't have a virus type that does that, but I do have nobody. Put you one in the back just in case. Oh, we do have Tommy, who we have not used in a while. Let's get Tommy in. Put you in the back. Let's see how Tommy fares. Tommy's stats are not super duper high, but his defense is higher than most. In fact, his defense is one of the highest. Yeah, your fire attack will ignore all unfavorable compatibility stuff. But it's only power 60 because it's AoE. And it's very expensive. It'd be better off to, oh, this is also AoE. Well, shit. Do I not have someone with ice other than nobody? Sure don't. I mean, we're probably just going to use Tuna anyways. Because Tuna is just really good here. Because he does extra damage to holy guys. But we'll keep Tommy in, just because we haven't had Tommy in a while. Yeah, you know what? I could just give him a ice single target move. You know what? Let's do that. Or I have one. Yep. And in fact, I don't need that. So let's give you acceleration boosts. There we go. Bored. I'm so bored. Why are you so bored? Because nothing is going my way. I wish at least my own apprentice would do as I say. I'm a member of the Royal Knights, a strong and proud knight. Also, Gangamon looks really good in this. I've said that for like every fucking Digimon in this game, but still, it's worth noticing and appreciating. Because, goddamn, do the Digimon look excellent in this game. I'm tempted to throw a fit about that apprentice of mine, but I was told to refrain. So here I am, quietly waiting for my apprentice, but it still hasn't shown up. I met King Drasil, by the way. Oh, you met King Drasil. Hope you're doing well. If you find Chessmon, could you let him know that I'm waiting? He wanted to try the ramen of this world and never came back. I'm counting on you. Alright. Yeah, he's yelling about Chessmon. That's another side quest. Alright, jackass. This is the goofiest the Royal Knights have ever been. Most times when the Royal Knights show up, they're either like a major problem for everyone or just straight up the villains. It's weird to see them be like mostly the good guys and also kind of comedic. Very off-brand for the Royal Knights. I guess they're trying to rebrand. They've had too many close calls with the genocide. Trying to get their PR in order. Yeah, King Drasil is constantly yanking the leash on the Royal Knights because it's like herding cats. Also, King Drasil is very often a villain and typically not a good guy. So, you know, that's partially why. None of the host computers are very nice. This time I shall be able to order for sure. Why are you so tired? I'm not exhausted. I am about to die of hunger. This shop has a unique ordering process. No matter what I say, I always end up with the wrong order. I'm sure my master, whom I'm supposed to meet in the Paradise Coliseum, is enraged. I am late. Is Gankamon your master? How do you know my master? Who are you? I see. My master has not arrived at the rendezvous point either, so you came to look. I shall be on my way immediately, as soon as I eat this Yaro-K ramen. But how should I order? You happen to know the correct way of ordering? No. This is a Japanese thing that I am far too gaijin to understand. Regular, please? Regular? Is it really that simple? Understood. I shall give it a try. I'm back. I enjoyed it very much. Yes! The oil and the scent of the garlic are amazing. You sure know your ramen. Oh, were all of them the correct answer? I want to thank you for helping me. Please accept this. Whew. Now I can report victory to my master. I could not say I lost to a ramen order. If you keep trying until you win, you will always win. That is my motto. That sounds like something you would say. Well, I shall now go back to my master and give an update on the Royal Knights. Oh, that was easy. Thanks for the 3 points. The side quests never end. I'll be back for you. Where the hell is Gankumon? There he is. They backloaded the fuck out of this game. I mean, I appreciate that the content does exist, but
Great.
it's like half the game is going to be right before the final boss. I guess you don't have to do it, but I want to. Oh, I forgot Vikemon is hella slow. Hang on. Well, he's the only rideable Digimon in the party right now. Alright. Found him. It's about time. So, you found Justmon for me, did you? Thanks to you, we now know where to meet the others. I should thank you in some way. Yes, please. I'll give you the best thing I have to offer. This old man's iron fist. Oh. Alright. That is a great idea. It is an honor to be able to train with my master, you know. Seems you weren't expecting this. How about if you beat me, I'll give you something else. I'll be waiting at the arena. Justmon, you fought alongside too. Let's see if you got a rusty. Also a data type. I've been looking forward to training with my master again. Good luck to both of us. Hey. You can't go bringing a table into the arena just to flip it. That's funny. One of Gankumon's signatures is table flip. He's a league player. Mighty Madman. Yeah. Mighty champions make the triumphant return. Our Royal Knight is joining the battle. Where is Justmon? Here's promise. Let's see how I like these iron fists of mine.
And now,
Preparations complete.
Whoops, auto's on.
wait, blast, fire, father.
There we go. Okie dokie. I guess just hit him raw. Could have phrased that better. Oh, he's fighting with us. Oh, I thought we were going to fight him as well. I was wondering where he was.
Not bad.
Let's attack charge you.
Not bad.
Attack charge as well.
Not bad. Hell yeah!
Okay. Fine by me. Fuck. I was taking a drink and I missed the extra strike. That's concerning. Acceleration boost.
Not bad.
So you can just do some damage. Alright. You can do some damage as well. 90 or 85, but reducing fire resistance. We'll reduce fire resistance.
Here it comes! Phosphorus fire attack!
The move is so cool. Turning the swords into a bow is real rad. Fine. I don't think it's gonna matter that I dropped his fire resistance because I think he's about to die. Yep. I do like the form of Titamon and Sculpaluchimon together. That is pretty rad. Why can't Viper do that with its swords? Well, Viper can't summon energy bowstrings to turn the swords into a bow, but they can teleport. So I figure that's a decent trade-off. Viper can do plenty of cool things. Nice work out there. Another score trip of battle. 50,000 yen. Just ask a bard how to do it. All of bard's bowstrings are normal bowstrings. They don't have any energy bows. I don't think, not that I'm aware of. Which is weird. You think they would have one by now. It was actually pretty fun. Fighting with humans isn't half bad. Master, I think we'd better head for the rendezvous point now. Calm down now. Truth is, I could have gone there any time if I wanted. But someone told me to refrain from acting as a royal knight and to keep quiet. Guess who? King Drasil? Omnimon? King Drasil? Okay. Now, why would King Drasil tell me to refrain from acting as a royal knight? It's Alphamon who told me to keep quiet. Oh, okay. Right. I thought Alphamon was a vacant member of the Royal Knights. Why would it say such a thing? I'm sure there's a reason. I don't know what, but something may have happened in this world. It was blathering on, asking what the point of the foolish human race surviving was. Oh. Alphamon the bad guy this time? Everything's so topsy-turvy. I'm sure there's a point. As somebody from the human side, of course you would say that. We tend to be dualistic, just wanting to distinguish between 0 and 1. With that in mind, I was pondering whether I should listen to Alphamon or King Drasil. I want you and Jesmon to accompany me while I make my final decision. What do you plan on doing? It'd take too long to explain. The quickest way is to just let you see in person. I'm going ahead then. Check that Digiline thing for the location. See ya. Another side quest? How'd I know? Choosing a human representative. Going to a back alley in Akihabara. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's see here. Can we get any of the stat boosters? No, we can't. Oh, they're in weird spots here. Okay, I can get this one. For devoted. This will help Matt. Ups the attack though, which is kind of not what Matt needs. But it also ups the HP, it said? Oh, SP. That's also not bad. Oh, it's only 3,000. Oh, it's because it's the wrong one. They're tolerant. I thought they were devoted. Oops. Tolerance is down here. HP and in. Alright. Win some, you lose some. I know there's a game called Hacker's Memory, but with Digimon being digital, can you actually hack them? I don't think so, no. Because they can interface with machines, but we can't really interface with them. They exist on kind of a different level than what we do with computers. Like they exist at a more foundational level of data that we can't really access. It's kind of like Tron, but not quite like Tron. They're like ghosts in the machine. You can create Digimon though, using computers. It's happened for a bunch of Digimon. And usually those Digimon you create can be controlled. Sometimes you can control them with computers, but can't really do much more than that. Lucimon Satan mode asks, would you like to seal me away? I fucking I want you to be my friend. You would entice me who bears the crowns of the deadly sins. Let us see where this goes. All right.
Wow.
Block that number. Gangkumon basically manifested Justmon. Well, Gangkumon just found a rookie Digimon and just trained him up to Mega. That's really all he did. With the help of the Sistermons.
Wow.
He didn't, like, create him out of thin air. To my knowledge, anyways, unless I've misread that lore. Ah, there you are. I've been waiting. Master, what is this place? A friend of mine is inside. I'm thinking about going in to check on how he's doing. Oh, is it Alphamon? Who's the friend? He's a human, but his actual name isn't really clear. He uses all kind of fake names. We met by chance and somehow hit it off in a strange way. He ended up becoming the human I know best, so I want to see how he's been faring. I'll choose who to side with depending on the outcome. With Alphamon, who is assessing the humans, or King Drusilla, who wants to protect them. That person has a big responsibility. The Justmon Digivolution didn't exist before Gangkumon trained the Huckmon? Well, yeah, but like, Digivolution is just based on the data that Digimon absorbed. Like, they can really Digivolve to anything that they want. It just takes the right data. Some things are more specific than others, like the Digi-Eggs, like the Armor Digivolutions and stuff like that, the Spirit Digivolutions. But it's a very loosey-goosey system when you really boil it down. Nothing is set in stone. So him just making the Justmon evolution line is not that big of a deal. Oh, by the way, don't tell my friend about this. I want to see his true reactions. You understand what's going on now? Let's go then. Alright. Oh, it's Arcanimon? Oh no, we're in a bar. Welcome back. This bar is 4,000 digi per hour. Would you like to come in? 4,000 digi? Also known as yen, but we have to keep the dream alive, no? So we call it digi here. Sorry to interrupt you, we just need to take a look around the bar. Wait, what is this, some kind of raid? Nah, it's nothing like that. I just want to see something. Hey, that's the guy. Oh, it's a hostess club. Yeah, alright. I would say I'm surprised by this, but I'm really not. Whoo, which one do you want to drink? Pink or gold? I'll pop open whichever one you want. I'm not familiar with these kinds of places, but I smell danger. Oh, that's so sweet of you, but why don't we have more after you get the bill paid first? Okie dokie, no problem. I'm the richest guy in town. Alright, your bill so far comes to 48,000 digi. Sure, 48,000 digi, that's not... Wait, what? Humanity will perish. I take it back, we don't deserve it. Now you have to stay out of this. My decision has to be impartial. Hey there, how have you been? Pretty good. Wait, you're the guy from the other night. Can I borrow some money? Well, it depends on the reason. What do you need it for? It's so much fun being with these barmaids. Yeah, barmaids. I want to stay here longer. If that's so. Well, how much do you have right now? 2,000 yen. That's weird. Is that really all you have? You won big time in the arena the other day because of me. What happened to that money? Well, I was spending it here, but before I knew it, things ended up like this. Money was supposed to be for my kid's tuition. My wife will kill me. Uh-huh. Hey, you should fight a fixed match at the arena. We can split the profit. Not bad, eh? This is quite... Mandy is foolish after all. Why do you look so happy? You and the rest of humanity are in big trouble right now. Well, I've decided. I've learned all I need to know about humans. But wait, Master, please reconsider. There are all kinds of humans, you know. This person was kind enough to tell me how to order ramen, for example. I know that, idiot. I'm saying I can't leave such weak creatures to their own devices. What? It's easy to destroy humanity, but it's more fun to train guys like this into real men. What? A surprise not guilty verdict, huh? I honestly think he has been found guilty. My master doing the right thing here?
Humans are such fun creatures. I can't let Digimon destroy them. I'll help you, buddy. Let's bring this place down.
Woohoo, let's do it. No need to pay my bill if this place is shut down. No way, these guys are crazy. Help me, Kuzuhamon. Up, security. Gentlemen, you're acting a bit too naughty. Bad boys need to be punished, right? I think you're mixing up your places of employment. We're at the hostess club, not the other club. I'll instill so much fear into you that you'll never misbehave again. Another data type? Yep. Also the fact that when there's a new server, there's even newer Digimon made. Yeah, Digimon are just manifestations of data, and data can be anything. So, it's really, really all over the place. Yeah, Kuzuhamon is just a, recolor of Sakiyamon. Old recolor. It was in Hacker's memory, that's probably why it came back. Yeah, start playing the Ace Attorney music. Oh, you deal more damage because you are a humanoid. Well,
Phosphorus fire attack!
that'll make it easy. There are a lot of recolors in this game, which is a bit disappointing. I mentioned it before, but there were more than I were hoping for. Oh, that removes your fire resistance, huh? Okay. Still a very good roster of Digimon. They have most of the really cool ones. Like a lot of the classics. So I'm not really upset by this game's roster, but I was hoping for a little bit more variety. But this game was also in development for like 8 years, so I'll take what I can fucking get. I'm sure the devs really wanted to get certain ones in, but they just couldn't.
Yeah.
Is the recolor on the same Digivolution line? I believe so, yes. I seem to recall being able to go directly from Taomon to both of them. Technically, there's a whole Renamon recolor line. Like, there's a Cubimon recolor and a Taomon recolor. I don't think there's a Renamon recolor. I think it just splits from there. Oh, let's get you in here.
Please.
We can attack, charge, duck. There are a lot of recolors in Digimon in general, to be fair. There's actually a shit ton. People just generally hope that they don't come into the games though, because it can be a bit boring. But yeah, there's, in actuality, a lot. Yeah, Renamon would look weird in purple. That's true. There's actually, in the new TCG client coming, Digimon Elysian, there's actually going to be a new Renamon line that has a new, just a brand new set of Digimon from Champion Up. Which is actually a very, very interesting line. I actually quite like it. They're adding quite a few Digimon in that game. And I think there's a demo for it or a deck builder out for it already. I should check that out. I do actually really like the Digimon TCG. It's a really interesting system. If you're curious or into TCGs at all, I recommend at least looking into the Digimon TCG because it's very unique. I've never seen anything quite like it.
Watch and learn. Illuminator.
Yep, these are also recolors of the signature.
White, black, fire, father!
There it is.
Go with slash!
Whatever.
Nice. Nice and easy. Thanks for helping me out. If you learned a lesson today, it'll let it be to not ever use your kids' money again. I promise. Sorry to ask, but can I borrow money for the train? I'll pay you back soon. Sure. You better pay it back, or I'll go to your house and collect when your wife is home. Jesus. What the fuck does that mean? I'm probably reading too much into that. He's probably just gonna let the wife know that he's spending all their kids' money. My mind went in a very different direction. It does actually look like the Garlean X/, yeah. Gaius' thing that he does. Very similar. Ugh. Don't ever expect to see that money again, but I'm not telling him that. Anyway, I've decided to support humanity, which means I'm going to support you, too. Oh, just Mom, let's get to the rendezvous point. I noticed in that fight you've grown a lot. Thank you, Master. Perhaps the ramen I ate in Akihabara helped. I didn't know ramen had such an effect. Human food has unpredictable power, I guess. There we go. Okay, no new side quest for once. Alright, so... I don't have enough to get both, unfortunately. That's fine, get towards that. Alright. Next up... Oh, is that all the Royal Knights? Imagine human food also gave stat buffs like Digichips. I mean, there are recovery items that are actually just human food that work the exact same as the other recovery items. Oh, this is a Royal Knight for sure. Blink and you'll miss it. This is probably Kintaro's Mon. He is known for being hella fast. Take the taxi. If there's anything worth not blowing up the human world over, it's our food. Digimon cooking is not typically the best of the best. Ah, there... Oh, sorry.
Oh, there you are. Dr. Simmons just arrived too.
I've also managed to gather some info on that high-speed, unidentified flying object. Just as I began to investigate, I ran into Asuna, who's looking into the same thing.
Dr. Simmons has kindly agreed to join us in our investigation.
If that unidentified flying object truly is a Digimon, we must apprehend it quickly.
It's so fast that capturing it will likely be difficult. That's why we need your help.
What? How do you plan on capturing it? Digimon cooking is like Dravanian cooking? I mean, Digimon cooking is typically they can grow meat, which sounds insane, but it's the digital world. It's all made of data. So they literally, you know, in like cartoons where they have like the straight like bone, it's just like a humerus, like your humerus bone, or like a femur or something, and it's just got the meat wrapped around it, like a thigh bone or something. They grow those out of the ground. They grow on trees. I have them in the Digifarm, and they just eat that. And they have like other fruits and vegetables and stuff, but they don't really like cook.
I'll leave the explanation of that to Dr. Simmons. He's come up with an idea.
Yeah, kind of like the raw meat from Monster Hunter Wilds. That's more like actual steak shaped, but it is close. That's sort of like very cartoony meat. I guess I think World and Rise had that very round meat shape. I don't remember if Wilds does, because you also slice it. I think they changed how it looks. It's like a rack of ribs now. But in the older games, yeah, that like one that you rotate on the grill, that one grows out of the ground in the digital world. Our investigation found that the object is following a clearly defined path. I've narrowed down a list of spots where we can intercept it, but we'll have to split up. We'll likely catch it at either the back alley ramen shop or the Soroyoto model store.
How shall we divide the spots between us?
I can't use Digimon, so I should go with you. It's probably best if we head to the ramen shop and you take the model store, Asuna.
I'll take the model store. Are you sure? You always seem to be making excuses to go there.
I already went today. You should take a look too. It's nice to have a hobby, you know. The world of... I just realized Dr. Simmons is actually tall. He's taller than Asuna. The world of Soryoto is the pride of Japan. You might end up getting addicted too.
Why would I get addicted to models? Anyway, I'll do as I'm told. Good luck then.
Sure. Let's go over to that ramen shop, shall we? And with El To, made me imagine that the Dravania cooking is either raw or charred. Yeah. That's probably accurate. We're here. There's a good chance that this is the spot, but it's impossible to know the exact timing. Want to get some ramen? Since we're here? I would love nothing more, but we need to be ready in case the object appears. Fair. Walk in front of the ramen restaurant. Anything wrong? Coming or not? Hold your horses. We've just taken up position. You sure do get bored easily. Okay, let's keep waiting for a while. I literally just have to wait?
Everyone.
Or do I just keep talking to her? Something wrong? Is it here yet? How many times are you going to ask? Don't you get the wait part of lying in wait? Okay, let's keep waiting. We can't afford to miss our chance if it arises. He's at the model store and getting sucked into it. I'm tired too, and it doesn't seem the object has appeared at the model store yet either. Maybe we should have Asuna meet us here and discuss our next move. Asuna, maybe it's my imagination, but you seem distracted.
I'm fine.
The world of Soryoto was quite fascinating, wasn't it?
I underestimated it. The beautiful shapes and colors. I thought more than I could carry.
Other one bites the dust.
I'm going to have to pick up the rest later. I'll admit it. I'm completely hooked.
God damn it.
Something just crashed into me.
Yep. What I thought.
Where did it come from all of a sudden? I didn't even see it before it was too late.
See, I knew my research was sound. The unidentified flying object is here.
This is no time to be patting yourself on the back. Keep your head in the game.
Who are you? Why are you in my way? You shall pay for interrupting my all-important restaurant tour.
God damn it. Wait a minute. Isn't this song from Cyber Sleuth? It is, but they updated it. Oh, that's cool. I think this is the Royal Knights theme in that game, so that makes sense. That's a nice touch.
Your restaurant tour? Wait, so the reason you're flying around at such high speeds is to get something to eat?
What other reason could there be? Given my pace for eating and traveling, I can visit dozens of restaurants in a single day.
So the ramen shop is on your route. You know your stuff. The roast pork here is excellent.
This Digimon is hooked too, I see. Can you even taste the food if you eat it that fast?
Yeah, his bow is a name. It's the Bifrost, I think. He's all Norse inspired, even though he's very clearly visually Japanese. It's a bit odd.
You have upset me by interrupting my routine. You must pay for your crime. Prepare to suffer the consequences of your actions.
Sounds like a silly reason to fight, but I suppose we should get you unhooked.
Preparations complete.
Yeah, this is a more accurate Royal Knight. Getting pissed off and just deciding to attack us. Oh, don't have the best squad for this. Well, we do have Doppels as data type, so it works out. We'll be fine. Chaos Degradation will do more damage. He's not humanoid, I don't think. Yeah. So, get Madden.
Please.
Oh, Bifrost is the name of his signature. Muspelheimer. Yeah. That sounds about right.
Now it's my
Right,
turn.
it's only power
Chaos
65, but we'll
degradation.
see how much damage it does. Not bad. There it is. Speaking of.
Better get ready. Bifrost!
Okay. Toon is getting his ass kicked. Bad type matchup here. Let's not worry about attack charging right now. Let's just do this.
Huh? Ten Dragons Glory!
God, that's sick. Honestly, now that I've played all the Final Fantasy games, Examon might be higher up for my Digimon ratings. Because he really is just Bahamut. I kind of love that. You also have healing as well. Oh, this can reduce defense and spirit, actually. That's very good. Yeah.
Here goes! Corona Blaze Sword!
You do have a gun lance. Also true. Oh, it lowers your defense. Ah. That's not what I want.
Yeah.
I owe you one. Better get ready. Odin's Breath!
His signatures are pretty much untouched from Cyber Sleuth. Well, you can heal at least. Oh, you don't have the stat debuff thingy.
I owe you
That's
one.
fine.
Better get ready.
Probably won't matter.
Odin's Breath!
Can't do enough damage to take advantage of that anyways. Lowers ice resistance is actually pretty good. Oh, and he's weak to electricity. You poor bastard.
Let's go! Ten Dragons Glory!
Oh, so close.
Yeah.
Matt with the kill.
Ah! Chaos degradation.
But how?
You are the heavy hitter again. I mean, you were hitting pretty hard as Grace Novamon, but still. That was worth a lot of XP.
I'm impressed that you can hold your own against a royal knight. Who are you anyway?
We've been lying in wait for you.
Yes, that makes sense. No ordinary ramen shop customers can fight the way you do.
Well, I used to be with the Public Safety Office.
You needn't worry about me. I'm just your average everyday genius.
A public safety officer and a genius. Might you be friends of King Drasil, perhaps? Curses! Excuse me. I was so caught up in my food quest that I forgot I was supposed to be somewhere. If you are friends of King Drasil, then perhaps you know where I'm supposed to be.
The rendezvous point.
Ah, I remember now. King Drasil did give me the coordinates. Thank you for reminding me. I have long wondered whether or not this world was one worth defending. Now I see. I've made up my mind. I shall head to the coordinates and protect this wonderful world. This is a thank you gift for reminding me of my duty. I hope that you will accept it. My restaurant tour is over. I did not plan to stop. I have eaten plenty already. I shall head to the rendezvous point without any further detours. Enjoy your own gourmet tour.
It seems Digimon call in all types.
So Kintaros Mon's tour is over. That's too bad. There's a great spot I wanted to share.
Everyone must be tired. Let's call it a day. Now I have to go get my purchases.
And I'm pretty hungry. Let's think about what we're going to eat at tonight on the way back. We're literally right next to a ramen shop.
Thanks for all your help today.
Alright, not too bad. Ah, Dynasmon. There's still so many Trail Knights we have to talk to. I just realized, are there any Digimon that are part radio or part tech in general? Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of, like, cybernetic Digimon? Like Metal Greymon is the one that comes to mind first. He's just Greymon, but he has like cyberpunk attachments. He's just got like a big robo arm. You can see Tail's got like a cybernetic implant inside of it. So that's what comes to mind right off rip. I don't know nothing about Digimon. I just know them as weird dino creatures. There are a lot of dinosaurs and dragons. That is a fair assumption. Outside of that, I mean, there are Digimon that like are machines, like Andromon and High Andromon. I mean, like appliances or devices that humans use, like a radio or a cell phone, kind of like how Deputymon is a gun. Guapamon has a CD player in his head. I don't know if I can get an angle on it, but you can kind of see it spinning on top of his head there. And he's also got headphones, like just regular ass headphones. So there's that. Outside of guns, a couple of them have microphones. Like Volcamon has a microphone. I don't know if it shows up in his model though. I think he just pulls it out for his signature. Yeah. Edamon has one as well. There's actually a lot of Digimon with microphones, weirdly enough. And then yeah, outside of guns, that's pretty much all I can think of off the top of my head. But there are probably some more I'm not familiar with. I haven't seen Magna Kidmon in this game, and I really should. Even if it's just a random Digimon. I can't afford having another data type on the team, or another virus type on the team. We have too many already. But I do like the Three Musketeers. There we go. Alright. That's 50. Where's the other one? Need to get these for both of these either way, so we'll do that. Just thinking they're extremely digital, but they aren't using electronics in their design. Yeah. They don't really have a lot of like devices and things they carry around other than weapons. But some of them do. I mean, Volcanismon has like a whole fucking toolkit. Also, it occurs to me I should make sure we're not overleveling here. Anybody else hit their data or level cap? Nope. All right. Time is at 11 o'clock.
Great.
Ad break starting in a few minutes. No one's at the farm, right? Yeah, I think we took everybody out. I kind of want to... you're brave, which is attack and HP. Man, Vikemon is just kind of not particularly useful. But I feel like it really fits for Tommy, so I don't want to change him. I think I just need his stats to be higher. I have to put him in the farm again. His HP is jacked, but he just needs, I want him to be tanky, so he needs more defense. Even if he doesn't do a lot of damage, I want him to be unkillable. Where the hell are we? I could quick train him, but I'll save the money because I don't plan on using him right away. I could also move him. I think Zealous is HP and defense. Let's try this. This might be too far to move him. Okay, there we go. Give him some more SP. Fast break. No, we're good. Alright, we'll leave him there for a bit. What about Javi? It's the free types, really. The free types are, because you can't take advantage of type matchups, they kind of work better as defensive mons. Yeah, I'm gonna boost Javi's defense as well. Let's also move you to Zealous. It looks like you might benefit from reverse too. Maybe? Can I really not move you all the way? Okay. I kind of see him more as a support Digimon. There we go. Fast break as well, no thanks. Just because you never have to worry that he's going to get rocked by a bad type matchup. Only a bad element. Yeah, it's just their stats are low. I think that's the main issue. So they just need more training. Get that defense up. And then I'll buff their attack as well. Yeah, his elemental resistances are pretty 50-50 as well, that's true. He does have a lot of them. Hey, Polluted, welcome in. How's it going? We did actually change you, by the way. In fact, this is you right now. Since you mentioned that Geo Greymon was one of your favorites, and I was like, ooh, I've never really used a Shine Greymon before. So now you're Shine Greymon Burst Mode. Oh, did I want you move your personality doppel? I don't think so, right? We already did. Yeah, you're good. I might see if we can get a new skill. Got to Volcanismon, then stopped because it didn't have the brain power the other night. Fair enough. Those boss fights can be a lot. Alright. Well, let us go. I think we have to go to the tower, right? Rise Greymon is dope. The whole Geo Greymon line is actually really good. I do feel like the burst mode for Shine Greymon, it gets rid of like a lot of the color details and some of the physical details as well. He doesn't have the spikes on his shoulders, which is weird. Feels like a weird thing to get rid of. It feels like a little too samey, but I still do like him. It's in your OG Dawn team back in the day. It's a good one. Hey, Dynasmon. Haven't seen anything after Rise Greymon? Oh, have you not seen Shine Greymon? Are you not familiar with it? I thought you would be. That's the mega for that line. Like, Mon's just missing a giant fuck-off anti-laser shield and it'd be perfect. Yeah. He needs a big shield.
Ah, good to see you again. Upon my word as a knight, I have arrived at the rendezvous point. By the way, I have not seen Lord Nightmon yet. He said he would be heading here soon.
Where did they go? Oh, Examon having a shield. True. Does have a giant gun lance, effectively. I'm not. It's been ages since I played Dawn when I stopped my team at Apollomon, Danamon, and Diaboromon in it. Oh, okay. I thought maybe you recognized it from the anime, Season 5. I think you would enjoy Shine Greymon. I mean, Shine Greymon Burst Mode is also cool, but regular Shine Greymon's pretty rad as well.
I heard something about an investigation in some Akihabara place in the human world. If you happen to find yourself in Akihabara, please keep an eye out for Lord Nightmon. I wonder if the investigation has run into trouble. Please look into the matter for me.
Okay. Can't find Adventure 2 anywhere? If you're in the States, I think they're all on Hulu, right? Otherwise, they're on Crunchyroll? They're also slowly releasing them on YouTube now. Like, officially, they're releasing some of the old anime on YouTube. Just, I guess, because they're old enough that they don't really care. And they're just getting some engagement. I wonder here. I'm gonna check. I'm curious, do the burst mode Digimon have naturally higher stats by default? 3800, 2000, 30, 38, 20. Where's... Okay, yeah, they do. Not by a lot, though. But yeah, they are higher. Because, yeah, Shine Greymon just has, like, way more detail on it. And then you get to Shine Greymon Burst Mode. And, like, a lot of the detail on the torso just kind of goes away. Which I feel like is a bit of a shame. I do really like the, Yeah, he loses all the spikes on him for some reason. Crunchyroll doesn't have anything before 2020 on it. Then it's on Hulu, I think. In the States. I think everywhere else in, like, Europe, it's on Crunchyroll. Because, yeah, I do kind of like regular Shine Greymon more, if I'm being totally honest. And the moves I do think are better. Because they're weaker, but they give stat boosts. Like Geo Greysword gets stronger. Whereas Burst Mode, your stats go down. And Final Shining Burst burns all of your SP. Watched all of Adventure on YouTube, but I can't find Adventure 2 anywhere. Yeah, I'm not sure where it'd be. I mean, it's really strong by default. Like, 110 is super strong, but... I might stick with Shine Greymon, actually. Even if it has lower stats. I just think its moves are more useful. You know what? I'm gonna DTG-Evolve you. I do like Shine Greymon Burst Mode, but... I'm gonna go for this instead. And I will use some courage points. we go. Back on par with everyone else. Stats are still pretty dang high because of all the training. I guess the stats can be whatever we want them to be, right? We just have the ability to train them. Could use some more SP. Tunicate as well. That might be the next training I do. But yeah, I do like that better. YouTube only has like 5 episodes of Adventure 2 on it. They're probably going to release more until they're eventually all out. So might just have to wait. Or find a different site for them. Do you also lose the spikes on your hands? No, okay, they're the same. Yeah, he loses so much detail in between his normal mode and his burst mode. I just don't understand why. I think his normal mode's just way cooler. Anyways. There you are. Anyways. Let's go find Lord Nightmon / Crusadermon. Nope, wait, hang on. Wrong one. I'm watching the Try movies at work. Ooh, how you liking them? There is one Digimon that I do think is a shame they didn't add for this game, which is the one they introduced in Try. The Meikumon line. That line is really cool. And it's unfortunate they didn't add it to this this game. I don't particularly like Try that much, but I do like the new Digimon they added. Animation's odd because I'm so used to the OG, but I like how the VAs reprise the roles for Try. Yeah, I do appreciate that as well. I mean, as much as I love the old Digimon anime, they were not terribly well animated. So it's nice to see, like, decent animation in a Digimon anime. Beat Break is very well animated so far. Still have to watch the new episode, I keep forgetting.
Wow.
It's actually the 4th episode coming out tomorrow. I haven't watched the 3rd one yet. Hot take, I actually love Frontiers. I don't think Frontiers is a bad show. I think it's just so unlike Digimon from what people were used to that a lot of people didn't like it because of that. I'm not particularly crazy about it, but I also don't hate it. I think the Spirit Evolutions are kind of cool. Oh, there's a... Oh, this is part of the quest. What have I done? I've met with abject failure. Jira. You wish to offer me encouragement? I see that your soul is one of uncommon beauty. Please listen to my tale of woe. I came to Akihabara as part of an investigation. However, the Night Corps, which accompanied me, suddenly stopped obeying my orders. That's funny. That's actually Lord Nightmon Deep Lore. Lord Nightmon basically controls all of the Chessmon Digimon. That's like one specific thing they have, is they effectively have an army. Part of their lore. That's a cool reference. They were getting out of control, so I locked them up inside this space for now. Why'd they stop obeying you? Honestly, I have no idea. It seems like they suddenly didn't recognize me anymore. I have them locked up for now, but I wonder how long I can keep them under control. Also, some of the Frontiers designs, bangers. The whole Agunimon and Lobomon lines are all peak. I love those Digimon, and I'm glad they're the ones they pick for these games. Some of them are not great. But, like the, was it Duskmon and Loemon? The Dark Spirit ones? Excellent. The Electric Bug one, Metal Kabuterimon? That one's also good. There's a lot of really, really good designs. And Susanamon is, of course, excellent as well.
I thought I saw a familiar face. It is unlike you to look so down.
Kentaros-mon. Oh, how unfortunate to have shown you this not-so-beautiful expression.
Is that so? I get the picture. But fear not, for I shall lend you a hand.
I appreciate it. I'm sorry for the trouble. So the Royal Knights can just create gates in outer dungeons? Yeah. I mean, we've seen other Digimon utilize the outer dungeons. We saw, like, the Black Gatomon, in the beginning of the game, like, really early on. They were using the outer dungeon to escape. So, doesn't seem to be particularly hard, and given how strong the Royal Knights are, it isn't that weird. Is there something weird with Lord Nightmon's thumb? What? Is that just a perspective thing, or do they have like a really giant fucked up thumb? What is that? I feel like that's a perspective thing, but I'm gonna have to look at the model after this. I appreciate it, and sorry for the trouble.
I need your help as well. Apparently there are a good number of knights out there. Let us save them together.
I'm willing to help.
I knew you had a strong heart. It's very impressive of you to agree right away. The Night Core must have glitched because of the fire roll of this world. It's hard to say this, but we must defeat them and return them to their souls.
Why did we have Judomon help get us home? Because outer dungeons are not the same thing as passing between the digital and human world. Outer dungeons are an in-between space. They're like a little pocket dimension. It's not the same thing as bridging the gap. I also thought of that particular method, but was hoping it wouldn't come to that.
It cannot be helped. They are suffering as well. We must deal with them quickly. Digimon can be reborn from their souls. Sooner or later, you will see them again.
Yes, you're right. Very well. My mind is made up. We must save them as soon as possible.
They were your precious subordinates. You must take care of them yourself. Naturally, we will help you too.
You have my gratitude. Kentaros-mon aside, I never expected to be thanking a human.
All right then, here we go.
I like how Tri introduces the Mega forms for the rest of the Destins. I'd never seen the Tentomon Mega until today. Yeah, they're not in the originals. I don't know if they were introduced with Tri or they were technically already a thing before that. They might have been in other stuff before that. Maybe in like other movies for Adventure. But yeah, the fact that Tri gets them all in one place is very nice. That thumb is an incorrect thing according to the old model. Okay. Yeah, that does not look right.
Please.
Oh, I forgot to replace Tommy. So we're working with one fewer Digimon. That's fine. Well, you're a bad matchup here.
I'm counting on you.
So it's the Mega form of Biomon, Patamon, and Gatomon. Oh, did you not watch the original Digimon Adventure movie? It would have been the original Japanese was Hurricane Touchdown, but that was one of the movies they chopped up for the American Digimon movie. They get shown off in that. They're pretty good.
I'm counting on you.
Is it worth just hitting that? I'll just do one at a time.
Pendragon's glory.
It's rare that they make a Mega Digimon that is bad. Generally speaking, they're either like decent or very cool.
Right. Berserk sword.
They kind of have that on lock. Are you not humanoid? Medium warrior. Oh, really?
Go with slash.
Oh, hey, Lobomon. Why are you here?
Operations complete.
Are you the cause of all this? I like I went from Flaremon to a Digimon that casts Mega Flare. Yeah. You really kept it pretty consistent.
Draconic impact.
From Flaremon to the guy who made Flare. Do I only have Awesome Quake 2 on you? Oh. Which one was that? Fuck, I missed it. Chat. I've seen the one where Omnimon gets shown in Diaboromon, the movie that's technically 3 movies in one. Yeah, that's the American Digimon movie that I talk about. Technically called the Digimon movie, even though there's many Digimon movies. That's the one. At the end, they show off Saravimon and Magnadramon, who are the Patamon and Gatomon Megas. Technically, there are 2 Gatomon Megas. I don't know which one they do in Tri. I don't remember. Well, actually, I do know which one they do in Tri, because it's actually a very important part of the plot. But that one's not in the movie.
Shower.
Bahamut is the true origin of Flare. I mean, I think Bahamut is always where you learn Flare from, right? Because that's his, like, signature move. And I think his Esper in 6 is where you learn Flare from, isn't it? I don't remember that part. It was at the end of the movie where the movie was at its weakest. That's probably why you don't remember.
Go with slash.
The ending of that movie is the worst part. Yeah, so Seraphimon and Magnadramon digivolve to make the golden armored Digi-Eggs that they then give to Vmon and Terriermon to become Magnamon and Rapidmon Gold. It's not really well explained. Maybe in the original movie it made more sense. But yeah, they just kind of do that and then the eggs show up and that's the whole part they play. Sort of weird.
Draconic impact. Better get ready. Odin's breath.
I should rewatch that movie. It's not a good movie, but it is entertaining. It's a core part of my childhood. Got it that time. Almost missed it. FF1 Flare Nuke on the NES. Oh, really? Level 8 Black Mage spell. Yeah, in FF1, it was just a spell. Because Bahamut was just the guy who gave you the job upgrades. But after that, it became his signature.
Now, fist of Athena.
Oh, they actually gave Lord Nightmon a male voice. He's technically not a feminine Digimon, it's just pink. A lot of people miss that. Also doesn't help that in Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory, the human form of Crusadermon was a woman who was very feminine.
That one seems to be the last, but he looks different from the others.
Nobomon, he's one of the most noble knights in my corps. Oh, he's just part of it. Okay.
It must be quite formidable then. We shall fight when you are ready.
Preparations complete.
Alright. Type does not matter against you, so we can do whatever we want. Yeah, I also love the Digimon movie because I watched it as a kid. It's a movie that I do recommend watching, not because it's good, because it's an entertaining movie. It's like bad, it's like one of those movies that's like, it's bad, but it's really fun to watch.
Phosphorus fire attack.
I do have a soft spot for it. What are you weak to? You're extra weak to dark. Oh boy. Do you have the holy trait? No. Also explains how the Destined got chosen like in its entirety. Oh yeah, that is part of the plot. I always forget about that. There wasn't a thing for Bahamut until FF4. Well, yeah, because I don't think he was he in 2 and 3? I don't remember if he was. Excuse me. 3 had a summoner, didn't it? So he must have been in 3. Or did it have a summoner? I don't remember. They mentioned the Paramount and Greymon fight in the series, but they never showed until that movie. Ah. Let's get mad in here.
Counting on you.
We can use Dark Despair.
Now it's my turn. Dark despair.
Rip his Digicore out and crush it, because holy shit.
You're going down. Fire Vega. Bifrost.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it, Lightning. It's a time capsule of the early 2000s. It's a very early 2000s movie. Banger soundtrack, though. They pulled some really good songs for that movie. Spell boost. There you are.
Yeah.
Now, Fist of Athena.
FF3 had Bahamut upgraded to Mega Flare already. Oh, okay, so they did give him Flare, they just gave him better Flare. Gotcha.
Here it comes. The whip slash. Huh.
Triple actions, huh? Also, I love that you can just watch the Digimon movie on YouTube. Someone always uploads it, and then when it gets taken down every couple of years, they just immediately upload it again. Because they just don't care enough to constantly take it down. Who's gonna go first? Do this.
Yeah.
Toei Animation has it on their channel now? Oh, do they? The actual full Digimon movie? Does it have the Angela Anaconda bit, though?
Fire Vega.
That is technically part of that movie. Or did they cut that out because they don't have the rights for it?
The whip slash. Seriously?
Lobomon was the last of all the knights. It looks like things are under control now. My knights, I am truly sorry. Forgive me.
Now, let us head for the rendezvous point. We have no time to waste.
You're right. It would not be beautiful to wander out about any longer. Not sure. I'll have to check. It would probably be for the best if that part wasn't included. Because it's easily the worst part by a wide margin. Just a weird Canadian cartoon. They collabed with for some fucking reason. That's a part of the movie. But yeah. I'll take the Night Corps along with me in my heart as we head to the rendezvous point.
We were able to save everyone promptly. Thanks.
Yeah, save.
Thanks to you.
Well, strength deserves to be praised. It was absolutely beautiful. I'll be sure to repay this debt one day. See you around. Alright, not too bad. God damn it, another side quest. Time is it, level 30? Hang on, I have to see here. Oh yeah, it is a model error. You can see because the other thumb is not nearly as fucked up. The whole hand is actually kind of fucked up. Stretched out. Oh, I can't unsee it now. It's very disconcerting. Weird. I wonder if they'll patch that. Okay. Nowhere else do you get Smash Mouth and Bare Naked Ladies in the same movie? True. They used All-Star like a year before Shrek did.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, you like Digimon don't technically die. They can like revert back to a Digi-Egg and they lose all their memories, or even if you do fully destroy them, they just kind of get reborn elsewhere. But yeah, Hulu only has 10 of the 64 original adventure episodes. Really? That's weird. I don't know where you watch it then. I thought it was Hulu. I remember someone else saying it was Hulu. Skips around all over the place. Huh. I wonder if there's like a rights thing moving around where maybe Toei is starting to pull the rights for it because they want to take more control over it, so they can like post it on YouTube and stuff like that. I could see that being the case. Because they are just straight up posting it on YouTube now. Because it's an old series. Do I have anything I want to do here? No. I think only the server owners can erase and rewrite. Technically not true. There is one exception that I'm aware of, which is Omnimon X has a move called All Delete, which pretty much just resets the digital world. It's how the X Evolution movie ends. And it is like one of the strongest attacks in the entire franchise. That's the only one I can think of, though. Otherwise, you would be correct. There's probably also some other Digimon that can, like, permanently delete stuff. I know that's a thing that some Digimon can do. Hula has all of Frontiers, though. Yeah, there must be a weird rights thing going on there, and I think Toei is starting to shift things around. Because I don't think it's a coincidence that you can watch, like, all of Adventure 1 on YouTube, but you can't watch it on Hulu anymore. They're probably reacquiring the rights. Oh, right, I have to add another Digimon to my party before I forget. I took Tommy out. What do we have? We need another data type. Let's get Windieren. Yeah, like Mirage Galgamon burst mode is very different from the original. And also the moves are much better. It's weird that Giant Greymon burst mode is kind of butts. Like Rosemon burst mode is excellent. Anyways. Also has all of Tamers. Is an Omnimon or Alphamon that's basically all-powerful to control the other knights and given powers by King Drasil. I mean, I don't think any of them have the power to control the other royal knights. Some of, like, Alphamon is just powerful enough and kind of built to stop the royal knights if they get out of hand. But, like, Omnimon is their leader, but I don't think he has, like, any actual, like, powers over them. They're all given powers by King Drasil. That's why they're royal knights. If that makes sense. Taking an army with you is proof that you have no confidence in your own swordsmanship. How many times must I tell you? The Knight's Corps help enhance my beauty. Another excuse. While we were waiting at the rendezvous point, your corps was glitching. How could you fall behind in swordsmanship to the knights of your own corps? Pathetic. That is not true. I simply accepted their offer. I did not ask for their help. I could have handled it on my own without a problem. Do not underestimate me. Yes, Alphamon does I don't think he technically tries to kill the Destined, the Digidestined, but he does attack them. He does try to kill one of them. The Royal Knights are not usually the good guys, despite sort of their lore. They're actually most often villains.
We're all talk. I bet you would have lost if it were not for everyone's help.
How dare you? Calm down. How can I calm down? I haven't felt so insulted in a very long time. Oh, it's you again. You've witnessed my beautiful exploits, haven't you?
Perhaps you mean witness your disgrace.
I've had it with you. Very well, I'll prove to you what I'm capable of.
Is that so? And how are you going to do that?
There is an opponent who will be more than prove my strength. Greydmon, a renowned knight, also an ultimate level. Could you bring Greydmon to me? I am not sure of its location, however. I believe it's at the Paradise Coliseum. I think I saw him there. Since you have been all over the world, I am sure you'll be able to find Greydmon.
Lend me your ear. You must not tell anyone that you heard this from me. Understood? Greydmon is at the Paradise Coliseum. Hey, I heard he is competing in a tournament. It cannot fight Lord Nightmon as long as it wins. Someone must defeat it. You, perhaps.
Sounds like a plan. What series were the Knights in originally? I want to say it was Frontiers? They might have shown up in Tamers. I don't remember Tamers. It's been a long time since I watched any Digimon anime. But I don't think it was before Tamers. I don't think they showed up in 1 or 2. Adventure 1 and 2. What if you're creating a super boss gauntlet with this quest chain and they're all evil? Maybe. Because I know Tamers had the Devas, but I don't remember if the Royal Knights actually showed up. But I know for certain they're in Frontiers. And yeah, I don't remember them being in Adventure 2. It would have been weird for them to show up in Adventure because Omnimon was already a thing. Because Agumon and Gabumon fused. So they were an Omnimon that was not a Royal Knight. The Royal Knight Omnimon is like their own thing. So I think they probably avoided it in Adventure 1 and 2 because of that. And then added the Royal Knights later. Is my guess? Again, it's been a very long time since I watched any of them. Who are the Royal Knight counterparts, the 7 Demon Lords? Well, the Royal Knight counterparts are the Olympus 12 in Iliad. But in the regular digital world, I don't think they technically have a counterpart, like an evil counterpart. I guess the 7 Demon Lords are like kinda close, like the 7 Deadly Digimon. That's probably the closest you get. But the closest thing to like actual counterparts are the Olympus 12. They are specifically like the alternate digital world version of them. I only know the Digimon series that involves kids turning to Digimon. I thought it was strange. Yeah, that was Frontiers. That was probably the weirdest Digimon series. And the movie, right? Frontiers was very polarizing. Actually, I believe one of the main writers who worked on Data Squad, which was season 5, I believe also worked on the plot of this game. Or I think they're working on Beat Break. I think they're one of the big creative drivers in Beat Break, which is why there are so many similarities between Beat Break and Data Squad. The True 20th. Okay.
We kept you waiting.
Well, our champion managed to seize the title of the 20th. Walking the path of 20, it's the True 20th. In fact, it's the 20th of all 20ths. I see that you too wish to walk the path of the 20th. You're not even the Durandamon line. You're just a golden Digimon, you faker. Very well, I shall respect your wishes. I'm going to show you what I have attained at the very summit of the 20th.
And now,
Calculations complete.
Talking counterparts in their natural enemies that they usually fight when they're not trying to fuck with the Digidestined. Yeah, they don't really have anything like that. Probably because they're usually just attacking, you know, Digimon. Just being assholes. Not exactly a huge fan of Digimon like some people. Yeah, Digimon is not for everyone. I definitely think it got overshadowed by Pokemon, and there was definitely more they could have done to build a more core audience for Digimon. But Bandai kind of dropped the ball because they stopped exporting Digimon to the West. What type are you? Vaccine. There was a period of like, probably like 15 years, 15, 20 years, where there just wasn't any Digimon content in the West. No, it wouldn't be 20 years. It's probably like 10 to 15. Yeah, probably around there. Around a decade, where there just really wasn't anything. Okay, well, you resist that, so... Let's do this, I guess. Whereas, like, Pokemon had a, like, perfect run when it came to, like, marketing and their products. Pokemon could do no wrong for the better part of, like, 20 years. They just had a perfect run on things. And it paid off. Now they're the biggest franchise in the world.
Please.
All about the marketing.
I owe you one.
Yeah, Zuba Eagermon was talking about the 20th. I guess he can go into Grademon, but that's not his normal Digivolution. His normal Digivolution is Duramon, and then Durandamon.
I'm counting on you.
Doesn't matter.
Neo Gray Sword.
I think Digimon's way better than Pokemon. The storytelling in the anime knocks Pokemon out of the water. Yeah, the big consensus for Digimon for a long time was Digimon has a better show, but Pokemon has better games. Which I do agree with. Digimon games were, as much as I loved Digimon World Dawn and Dusk, they were not great. I really only completed them because I was a kid and I had infinite time. As an adult, I don't think I would have liked them. That was why Cyber Sleuth was such a big deal, is we finally got a game that was actually like half decent. Even though Cyber Sleuth is really not that good. And now this game has come out and it's genuinely a good game. Which is a very big deal. Which is why it's kind of revitalized Digimon as much as it has. There's a lot of people very into this game. We're getting oh Jesus. We're getting a bit of a renaissance, which is very, very nice. Can we even compare them? Most of the Digimon games weren't even released over in the States until recently. No, there were plenty of Digimon games. There were the Digimon World games on PlayStation, I think like 1 through 4. The Digimon World Dawn and Dusk for DS, the original Digimon World DS. There were quite a few. More than you maybe remember. Because I played them. Or at least Digimon World Dawn and Dusk I did. The Rumble Arena games. The Battle Spirits game, I think. The GBA fighter. And yeah, they were very hit or miss. Digimon World 3 is a lot of people's favorite. A lot of people love that game. My preferred game is Digimon World Dusk. Dusk and Dawn. But that's mainly because of nostalgia. I don't think they're that good. Super normally doesn't turn into Grademon. What is Grademon's line? Grademon's line is actually Dorumon. If I recall correctly, Dorumon, Rapidramon, Grademon, Alphamon. It's an alternate Alphamon line. It's the one that he actually had in Digimon World Dusk. Because they didn't have the Dorumon line. And in the card game, actually, one of the sets actually has that line as a sort of an archetype. Dawn was your favorite as a kid? I never played Dawn because I only had Dusk, but I do have a soft spot for those games. But then yeah, like the game that came after World Dawn and Dusk was Redigitize? Or no, Lost Evolution. And they never ported that to the West. The only way you can play it now is through a fan translation. They just never localized it. And that was sort of the point where they stopped localizing to the West for Digimon. And it just sort of disappeared. And it wasn't until Cyber Sleuth that things changed. That's why this game and Beat Breaker are such a big deal. Because they're actually like good products so far. I think it's safe to say that Time Stranger is a genuinely good game. And Beat Break so far is a very strong start. So Bandai finally put like money into marketing and is starting to like make a big push, and it's paying off. Which is very, very good, because we might actually start to see some big resurgences for Digimon. Because we needed one. None of those are what turned into Greymon in this game. I don't think you see anything of what you said. I'm not sure the direct line is in this game. But that's what it is in Dusk. Let's see, where's Alphamon? Because yeah, Greymon to Alphamon I know for sure. There's Greymon. There's... Oh, sorry. Raptor Dramon, not Rapid Dramon. I fucked up the name. Raptor Dramon and then Dorumon. That's the line in... Well, actually, in Dawn and Dusk, there was no Dorumon. I don't remember what the rookie was. Maybe it was Monodramon? But yeah, in the card game, there's a line that specifically references it through Dorumon, Raptor Dramon, Greymon, and then Alphamon. I know Monodramon was in Dawn and Dusk. Yeah, it might have been Monodramon. I don't remember the rookie for that line. Yeah, it could have been him. You like Apollomon better than Dianamon? Same. I do like Dianamon, but I think Apollomon is my preferred of the two. I really, really do like Apollomon. And Grace Novamon slaps hard. Greymon would be the perfect opponent. Oh, where can I go to cross swords with it? I know Greymon's location. When I think of the concept of Alpha, I do not see the color black. Yeah, I think it was just... I think they created Omnimon first, / Omegamon. And then they came up with the concept of the Royal Knights, and they went, alright, well, if one of them is Omegamon, let's make another one Alphamon, so it's Alpha and Omega, and we'll just reverse the color scheme. So instead of Omnimon's white, and white cape with a red inside, they made Alphamon black, and gave him a white cape with a blue inside. Because they're very much counterparts of each other. That's, I think, why they made him that color. And also, black is a cool color. Looks great. Wonderful. So you know where Greymon is. Now I can prove my strength and beauty. I see. Oh, Greymon is at the Paradise Coliseum. Thank you for telling me. Alright then, I'll go right away and challenge Greymon to a duel.
Are you sure about going alone? What can you possibly do with your waning swordsmanship?
They don't even have a sword. What do you...
Why not just simply admit your weakness and get help before you get seriously injured?
Dynasmon, you can stay here and wait for the results. The news of my victory, that is.
Hey, wait.
I must go now. Farewell. Yeah, the color doesn't really link to Alpha very much. But then again, does white really link to Omega? Not really.
Too late. Lord Nightmon is gone. You have been witnessing all of this. I would like to hear your honest opinion. Was I too hard on Lord Nightmon?
Yeah, kinda.
I see. I knew I had gone a little overboard. I simply wanted to stop this recklessness, but apparently I ended up inflaming the situation instead. Anyway, I'm worried that this whole affair ends in veritable disaster. I'm sorry to ask, but could you go after them? Someone needs to help them keep a cool head.
Grace Novamon's definitely my favorite Digimon now, but when it comes to OGmons, Angemon's line's my favorite. Yeah, Grace Novamon, I found out, like, wiki diving. I learned it existed, and ever since then, I've been desperate to have it in a game because it's really cool. Does Greymon assign letters to stuff based on quality? Does he look like a teacher? No, he is a swordsman. I don't know why he's called Greymon, in fact. Couldn't tell you. Swap the colors, make it more sense. Alpha is white, Omega is black. Does that make any more sense than the reverse? I don't apply colors to either of those words. He doesn't wear a tam. I don't even know what that is. I could make you a Grace Novamon polluted. We had one in the party, but we decided to make Doppel and Examon instead. So maybe I'll make you a Grace Novamon.
Great.
Because Grace Novamon is
Great.
hella rad. Oh, it is 12 o'clock. We'll finish the side quest. The silly hat that graduate school alum wear. Oh, the big square one? That's what that's called. Okay. In the beginning there was like... Or the beginning there was light alpha white at the dark and omega black. That's a bit of a stretch, but alright. I kind of follow you. No, above the square? Oh, the little, like, tassel thing? The little, the tassel, the thing. That thing? Like in the Redheaded Stepchild, when it comes to OG favorites, most kids like War Greymon and Metal Garurumon. I was like, nah fam, the Angel's dope. I can tell you don't interact with the Digimon fandom very much because Angemon is by far the #1 Digimon. Like, it's not even close. Almost everyone who knows Digimon picks Patamon as their starter. Because everyone loves Angemon. It's a fucking landslide. People are crazy about Angemon. Although, there are plenty of people who do like War Greymon. Metal Garurumon does not have a lot of fans. Grades in the steepness of an angle of slope. Yeah, I'm familiar with that term for grade. I don't know how that applies to a golden warrior with 2 katanas. The cardboard hat's just a graduate cap. The tam is the funny hat awarded to masters and doctorate students. Oh, I didn't know they got a hat. I'm gonna have to look this up. Hang on. A tassel is just a tassel. Okay, hang on. Tam. Hat. What the fuck is this? The one that's like plaid? Like the bonnet? That, I don't think that's what you're talking about. Hang on. Graduates. Tam hat graduation. Here we go. Oh, interesting. I've never seen this before. Yeah, I might have seen this maybe somewhere. Huh. I didn't know that. Oops. Interesting. Now I know. I know many kids that like Digimon over Pokemon when I was growing up, so that statement was coming from the opinions of kids that lived on the street with me. True, that's fair. That is very fair. If you're talking to Pokemon fans, then yeah, they probably would like War Greymon because he's Charizard adjacent. Hey, Toaster. Yeah, that was the thing that when I put in Tam first, that was what I saw, was Tam O'Shanter. Greymond's armor is very angular. I mean, it's kind of angular. It's more smooth than anything, but maybe in his lore it has something that explains why it's called Greymon. Oh, it even mentions Lord Nightmon in its lore. Its swordsmanship is believed to surpass that of Lord Nightmon of the Royal Knights. Oh. No explanations for the name, though. Which, you know, pretty par for the course for Digimon. Funny if you wore Tam. We can Photoshop it. Doctor, let's get a hood. Why not, Greymon? Why won't you fight me?
I have no reason to point my sword at you.
I, Lord Nightmon, am challenging you to a duel. What if I call it a practice match?
I cannot fight someone in such a high position. There is more than you to consider.
Why not just fight and get it over with?
Ah, it is you. Well, I heard Lord Nightmon gives the opponents a hard time when they lose.
It is chivalry not to fight, then I can't force you to do so. But still. Well, how do you think this should be settled?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I beat Greymon, so just fight me.
What? Tell me more about that. What? You fought with Greymon before and won? Greymon, is that true?
Indeed.
If that's the case, then why can't you... No, I must think differently here. I must respect your values, Greymon. Forcing you to fight would not be chivalrous.
I'm glad you understand.
So, I will fight you instead. Alright. You have won against Greymon. That means if I defeat you, I have also defeated Greymon.
I did not see that coming. I apologize.
I saw it coming. I'm as ready as can be. You too should go prepare yourself for this challenge. Alright. There's probably a, like, his Japanese name for Greymon is probably different than Greymon. It was probably something more specific, and then the English localization fucked it up. That's my guess, because that happens a lot. So I'd be curious to see what his Japanese name was. Topple fell down a rabbit hole. It's very easy to do with Digimon. Alright, Lord Nightmon is a virus type. Oh. I can get you to Grace Noblemon right now, can't I? Oh, I'd have to get the Dianamon out of the box. I can do that. Where the hell? There it is. It still bothers me that in English, Kurusarimon is called Kurusarimon and not Chrysalimon, which is what it's called in Japanese, where it's harder to say that in Japanese because they don't have the L noise. It should be reversed, but it isn't, and it pisses me off. Let's say you to come back. This shouldn't be too hard. His Japanese name is Gladamon. That makes more sense, based on Gladiator, because he's a warrior. So they probably... Ooh, you can go to Magna Kidmon from here. Tempting. I want to go to... This might be weird. Right, getting to Chronomon is hard. From Vibramon, maybe? Yeah, I'm assuming it's like, Gladiator. I don't believe that it's Greymon because he's one of the highest levels. Well, he's only ultimate stage. But, kind of. I still don't have a Selfie-mon. Fuck, I forgot about that. It's a Huckmon? That just means that, there's stages of Digivolution. He's only Ultimate stage, which is the second last level. The last level's Mega. So he doesn't even have the highest grade. Why are there so many versions of Vidramon? Well, the original Vidramon... I'm not even sure if he was the original. I forget when the manga came out. But there was the Vidramon in Adventure 2 that went from Vidramon to all the Armored Digivolutions and then to XBmon that then fused with Stingmon to become Pale Dramon to Imperial Dramon and all that line, right? But there was also a manga that also had a Vmon as the protagonist's partner. And that went, because there was no fusion in that manga, they gave him a different line, which is the Vidramon to, I believe, All Force Vidramon? I think that's the Mega. So that's why. It's because there's two different major Vmons. You have to go through Growlmon to get Chronomon? Maybe. I'm just trying to remember what the in-trainings are for Chronomon. Because I want to say it's Tokomon. I think I can get two from here, right? Yes. I can go to Angemon. Down to Tokomon. There we go. Etymologically, Ultimate gives a more finite ending point, certainly more than Mega. The Japanese would agree with you. Because in Japanese, it is Ultimate is the final stage, but they make a separate fuck up, in my opinion, because the stage before Ultimate is called Perfect, which is a terrible stage for one that isn't the last one. So really, English and Japanese both get it wrong. Yeah, XVmon and Vidramon are the two champions for Vmon. There we go. You're even the right personality, which is perfect. Now, we want to fuse with the Dianamon. Oh, this Dianamon is the wrong personality. Right. You need one to be enlightened. Shit. Okay, hang on. I can probably shift that personality over some training. Really, really close to where enlightened should be. I have the money. Guess spirits? This is the one in the farm. It's because when you were Grace Novamon, we had you as Astute, so that became the primary personality. You weren't enlightened. There we go. Attacking deals magic damage, no thanks. It's very Persona, yes. I've seen a lot of comparisons to Persona, and I haven't played Persona, but I think they are very accurate. There we go. And now we fuse from this one because we want you to have the enlightened personality. Oh, you can fuse from the farm. Oh. Well, we couldn't anyways because we needed to change the personality, so it doesn't matter. There it is. He's back. Oh, and I kept the attachments. Perfect. Does this have a social link system or something similar? Like specific traits allow for XP boosts when fusing and stuff? No, I don't think so. The only thing that boosts XP are the agent skills, which is the skill tree. You can get specific XP boosts for certain stages. That's it. The personality system is more to do with the stats of the individual Digimon. And helps with Digivolution. Oh, I do have to rename you, don't I? Right? Yes. I would not be surprised if this game took a lot of inspiration directly from Persona and SMT. That was one of their design focuses. There we go. I'm gonna run out of those, but that's fine. Perfect. It's Pokemon and Persona, both strange creatures like a cat that evolves into a human. Pretty much. It's its own thing, but it takes inspiration from a lot of places. Oh, there are two using polluted. Thank you for noticing. I bet in the original name for polluted, I don't think I spelled it correctly, actually. Maybe I did. I don't remember. I'll check the VODs. Alright, you're in. We're back. Right. Let's swap out Duck for Broken. Try and get the levels solid here. Yeah, Digimon Digivolutions are all over the place. That's why I love it. Alright, so we need vaccines anyways, so... Doppel will swap you out for Grab Lightning. And... Grab Arsai. Damn, actually Polluted Spirit is very high. Probably because they're enlightened right now. They should be astute. But we'll take it. I can try and move that down later. Or I can do it right now. Yeah, Grace Novamon was gone for like a couple hours at most. I love Grace Novamon too much for it to be gone for long. Let me just move that back down. Is it Gunimon in this game? Yes. There it is. Ooh, Magic Theft. That's actually pretty good for you. I will switch to that. That's a good one. Yeah, everything worked out. You got to be Examon, and we still got to keep a Grace Novamon. I am plenty happy with this arrangement. That's better. Astute is int and... what is it? SP? Yes. Oh no, int and SPI. Still good. That means you can also be a healer. Your SPI is actually extremely high. That Exoro is going to come in handy. Yeah, Gunimon and Lobomon have Digivolutions all the way up to fusing into Susanomon. Their full lines are in. None of the other spirits made it in, though. Except for Lanamon, for some reason. Alright. Well, that did take us, like, 20 minutes, so it is getting kind of late, but... We'll fight Lord Nightmon, and then... that'll be stream. We'll be back with more of this tomorrow. I remember Frontiers having some Gooner moments. Possibly. I don't remember Frontiers very well at all. Digimon always has some Gooner moments, some more than others. That's right, Susano, not Susano. Susano. Curious to see that Digivolution line. Only remember Burning Greymon. I'll show you. I really like the Mega for Agunimon. Actually, they both have excellent Megas. I'm fucking blind. Off the Chronomon line. So you got Agunimon. Your classic, right? Everybody knows this guy. Then he can mode shift into Burning Greymon, who is really rad. And then there's the hybrid of the two, which is Aldemon. Which is fairly straightforward. It's just kind of the top and bottom of one and the other. And then the Mega is Emperor Greymon, who is up there for my favorites. And then, of course, they can fuse into Susanomon. And then, of course, the Lobomon line, which is Lobomon. You know him, you love him. Kandagurumon, beast form. Then you got Beowulfmon, who is kind of weird because he's got like asymmetrical arms that like kind of don't work. But then he becomes Magnagurumon, who has a mode change when he uses his signature into Magnagurumon Detached, where he like purges all of his armor. Very good. Also, I have to give a thank you to you, Lance. What for? Designs made very little sense to my brain. I'm sorry. I mean, it's Digimon. You're lucky if they're like the same color. Outside of that, it's just whatever you want. Solo Beauty. Oh yeah, I said in the beginning that people wouldn't get to pick their Digivolutions, but also for the sake of like changing up the team, I don't mind doing it. I just didn't want people to get like expectations for like what they wanted to be. Like I didn't want someone to name a rookie and then I'd have to like lock in that rookie for the entire playthrough. But like since we're at the end of the game and we've seen pretty much every Digimon, I'm fine with people mixing it up. Oh yeah, that thumb is way fucked up.
Preparations complete.
I want to rewatch Frontiers. Do it. Okay, I forgot to check your resistances, so I don't know what you're weak to. So let's see how this works. How do you feel about fire? Okay, neutral. Wow, you get like all that back. Oh, wow. Okay, they made Spiral Masquerade way cooler. That's a sick signature. Okie dokie. Let's try this.
Here goes! Ultimate Oryuken!
Resist steel. Okay. I expect to be some Digimon that does something like other Digimons. I think you typoed there, and I'm not sure what you mean. What the heck is that? A beetle bird? A crew Lord Nightmon? I'm not sure what you're talking about. You weak to Holy?
Holy desire.
No. What the hell are you weak to? Oh, you're talking about what you're named after? You are a Alphamon or Yuken. It's a little hard to parse when you're not looking at it directly, but no, you're just a big knight with a big sword. Sword axe thing. And you have wings. I guess they're all neutral, so.
My thanks.
Oh, okay. I think you're making a reference that I am not familiar with. Root to null? Nope. It's Charge Blade Axe mode? Yeah, pretty much. Okay. What's your... Okay, just Warrior Wisdom. You actually can't do much here, so let's actually swap you out. I should have brought more casters to help our vaccine casters. Just typing in broken English because I haven't the slightest idea what any of this is. Ah, gotcha. Don't worry about it, just enjoy the big cool Digimons. We tried Dark. Try Dark.
Please.
You like Beetlebird? He is my second favorite Digimon. Love Alphamon. Yeah, it's neutral. Must be one of the elements I don't have. Unfortunate. Well then, we'll just keep doing this.
Holy desire.
Someone looks like Satan from Devilman. Beelzebub? He is one of the demon lords. Based off Beelzebub, so that does track.
Here goes. Lightning shower.
We actually have a bunch of different Satans in Digimon. If they're based on some sort of demon, there's a pretty decent shot that they're based on Satan themselves. Doesn't really matter here. Pick the lightning, apparently. I guess that kind of makes sense. How about ice? Wasn't weak to it, but still killed him. Hell yeah. I have lost. You are strong. But then again, Greatmon has also lost to you. If that's the case, then we still don't know who is stronger, Greatmon or I. In your opinion, which was the stronger of the two? You. You're a mega level. Is that so? I knew it. It must be true if you say so. Thanks to you, I'm satisfied with the results. I appreciate it. I should return to the rendezvous point then. Don't worry, I'll make peace with Dinosmon too. Oh, then I will see you again. Was Beelzebub Burst Mode in anime? Yes, he was in Tamers Season 3. Very big part of the plot, actually. It was like one of the main characters. Well, not main characters, but a very important side character. No, he actually wasn't a villain. He was actually one of the allies. Surprisingly. Yeah, the tournament's gonna probably be a stream all on its own. There's a lot of battles to go through. Oh, did that complete the side quest? Oh, it did. Okay. I think we can just do this one then, right? That's the... I don't think any of these other ones are Royal Knights. Okay, perfect. That's, I think, all the Royal Knight quests. So we will be finishing that up tomorrow. And then it's on to the rest of the side quests. We don't actually have that many left. We have the ones where we have to search for stuff. Just run around and click on things, which will be tedious, but not too bad. And then the tournament, which will be probably its own stream. Yeah, the Royal Knights, I don't remember if they were villains in Season 3. I don't even know if they show up in Season 3. But, I don't think they played a big part of Season 3. Not that I remember. Because I believe Season 3 was weird with its digital world. There technically wasn't one, and Digimon were human creations in that season. There was all the stuff with, like, the D-Reaper instead. It was a bit weird. They also had the Biomerge stuff, which was sort of a precursor to Frontiers. But, we don't have to worry about that. That'll be a stream, folks. Oh, before I end, let's spend some of these points. Get these, stat boosts. These are pretty important. Great. Okay, so that's all the ones for philanthropy. And now we just have to work on these. Perfect. All right. Very good, very good. Bunch of defense boosts. Very handy. Why did I just get an image of a bunch of Tentomon blitzing a city and starting to digitize everything? Well, you might be thinking of the cutscene in this game where it wasn't Tentomon, but Kawagamon poured out of the portal from the Titans attacking and were like fucking things up. There were like a billion of them. But that will be a stream, folks, because it is 12:30. Went a little bit late today again. 122 hours. I have a problem. But, hey, it's a problem I'm happy to have. Makes me think of the Covenant from Halo classing a planet. Kinda, yeah. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for everyone in chat today. Polluted, Doppel, Lightning, Toaster, Matt, and everyone else who said I appreciate you. And we appreciate everybody who was lurking. It's over the length of Persona's main story. Yeah, this game isn't 120 hours long. I've just spent 120 hours in this game. This game is like probably closer to 40 to 60 hours. Probably more in the realm of 40. But if you're a fucking psychopath like me, you'll probably spend a bit more time in it. But I've enjoyed every hour I've spent, so I'm not complaining. This game is... I had fairly high expectations for this game, but it has blown them out of the water. It is so much better than I hoped it would be. Yeah, they originally quoted this game as like a 20-hour game, and I don't know why they did that, because they were way off. I mean, maybe if you bum rush the story and like skip all the cutscenes, it's 20 hours? Maybe? But yeah, this game has a lot of content in it. We were like, what, 9 streams in before we got to this point, before the side quests? Or no, I think it was stream 10. Which is, quite a bit of time. But anyways, let's see where we're dropping off tonight, shall we? Remember, Zoomers have the attention span of a gnat? Oh, yeah. 100%. But here's the cool thing about making video games. Doesn't matter if they complete your game. All they have to do is buy it, and you win. That's why marketing is so important. And they marketed the shit out of this game. And it's, I think it's paid off. Anyways, let's see here. Let's go say hi to Javi. I'm at Volcanismon. I feel like I'm still at the beginning. To be honest, you probably are. You're not very far at all. The game is hefty. Yeah, and if you don't do any side quests, like you probably won't even unlock mega level Digimon. You'll have ultimates, I think, until the end of the game. I think you'll be able to get champions or get ultimates fairly easily. It's not that hard to get ultimates. We had ultimates for a while. But so I think you'll get ultimates by at least the end of the game, but I definitely don't think you're going to get megas. But I would have to math it out myself to know for sure. But yeah, you would be missing a lot. Anyways, let's go raid hobby. I enjoy these side quest streams because they're kind of just like just chatting streams. We're being brutally honest. Alrighty. Somebody said they had one rookie and they were stuck at champion levels. Yeah, I mean, maybe. Like, getting to champion is very easy. And I imagine by the end of the game, you would at least have ultimate. I can't imagine you would still have champions if you fought the final boss. That seems like an oversight. If you haven't joined the Discord already for stuff like stream rollers, the stream schedule, get in contact with the community and us, you can do so right there. And there are the other people I stream with. We will be streaming more Monster Hunter Wilds on Wednesday until we beat Omega. And we are far off. So we're going to be playing it for a while. Oh yeah, that reminds me, I redid the sub badges recently. Not a lot, just I moved some around. But yeah. I was just like, why is that the icon I have? But that's right, I changed it. They're where you are now and stuck a champion? Oh, really? Okay. Wow. All right, anyways. Have a good night, folks. Go set a hobby, and we'll see you here tomorrow. Bye-bye.